Boom. How you doing? How you doing?
Yo, what's happening?
Davros.
Going down.
Hey, brother, good to see you, D.
Time no see, familiar.
Good to be back. All coming
for
through,
sure.
working a bit clearer and sounds a bit better.
You sound good. You
Good.
sound very good. Let me just mute that a minute. You sound good, mate. You sound good. You look good. So glad
Beautiful.
You can make it in.
Good to be here.
It's
good
a real
to be back.
pleasure to see you again, my friend. Definitely been missed. There's the chief.
Yeah, bros.
How are you, brother?
Where is Mr. Left Hooker himself? He's never normally late.
No.
he's normally in the back of the studio doing his evidence. It's crazy, but glad to see you guys, and it's a pleasure to finally get Davros in again. Been missed, mate, greatly. I don't know if you've been following the streams, Davros, but
I haven't been able. I just haven't had any internet where I was out there, and you know what? It was just doing my head in. It's funny how you go off grid for a while and you sort of do really, a couple of months and you're thinking, fuck this, you can't, I need to be back.
I think it's doing a crap outside that does me in.
Yeah. So, and now I've got my son living back with me. It's okay, all well and good for me to be out in the middle of the Goonies, but when you got a 16-year-old boy living with you, you've got to have a bit more normality. So we're back at my sister's now. We are sharing the same room, but it doesn't matter. He's got his little mattress on the floor. He's got his gaming area all set up. That's how he's rocking and rolling. He's loving it. So that's all that matters, mate. It's not where you are. It's just as long as you're happy.
That's it, mate. You're happy with what you have. It's always a good sign. I always think people who have more than they need always tend to be unhappy. But you know what you have to do. We all know that if you want to go off grid, you have to do it right. If you're struggling, you come back and reset up and maybe try it again when you're a bit more. You've got everything you need. In the right
it was the rain that was my biggest fight. Was the weather. Where I set my camp up, it was in a wrong spot, and I ended up having like a bit of water come run through underneath everything. So then it was a constant battle to keep the water and the mud out. It's just never stopped raining. That's the only, If it wasn't raining all the time, it would have been fucking amazing. But it just wouldn't stop. Now it's flooding there where I was. If I stayed there, I would have been flooded.
Flooded out,
literally the whole road's flooded and everything. Like you can't even get in and out of where I was now. So
you probably left just at the right time then.
I couldn't believe it. I've left right before it's been there's cars getting washed down the road and shit there now. It's crazy. Yeah,
sounds terrible. You don't expect to have that type of rain for that long,
It just hasn't stopped since as soon as I got there, it just started raining. It was like that scene out of Forrest Gump. It just one day just started raining, and there was itty bitty stinging rain, there was big old fat rain, and it just didn't stop.
Oh well, look, we've lost Chief already. Look,
he kind of flew out.
But I think he was on his phone. I think we said he was on his phone, but no doubt he'll try and get his way back in.
Yeah.
There we go. Button wrong.
I added who we got.
I don't know. I just added him. There we go.
Okay. Big shout out to everyone in the chat. All the Eagle Eye crew.
Change your name in the next space of time, Chief. the hash for today is gone.
I hit the Dean button.
Yeah, hit the Dean button for sure.
You gotta lift that finger, Chief. You gotta lift that finger.
But the thing is, though, the buttons never.
It's the hash, it's the hash.
It's the hash, yeah. I mean, I always say that the buttons are too small anyway, on phones and on laptops and stuff. Too small.
Right.
Need to be fucking bigger.
For real.
All these small-fingered people. I've got quite big, chunky fingers.
It's reminds
especially on a phone. It's crazy. I'm always fucking having to make sure I look at the text and stuff that I type before I send it. You think you're writing one thing and you're telling people to fuck off with, no, I didn't say that, Wow.
It reminds me of that scene from The Simpsons where Homer turns into about 500 kilos, and the nuclear it's about to have the meltdown. He's like trying to ring the police. He's like, the fingers you have used are too fat to die.
Fingers are definitely too fat. Definitely too fat. So, like I always do, guys, I always like to ask family, friends how their day's been. So, we'll start off with the chief there, Chief Joseph. How's your day been, mate? Tell us about your day.
Oh, my day's been pretty good. I watched Shibu and Jen kicking it about stuff, and there was I didn't even finish it because of the chill out zone, and I'm confused about the dates. I thought today was the 6th. But other than that, it's been a beautiful day. Made some hash this afternoon. It already dried 4 hours. Already took a little dab of it, and it's pretty good. Tastes good, and just was looking forward to seeing you guys tomorrow because I didn't know it was today. So here I am. How you guys doing?
Yeah. I need to come and visit you.
Anytime, brother. You're welcome, man.
If I could travel, mate, I'll be over there already. I have to go and see my mate Dino and James. I've already said we'd love to just hang out and have a nice big.
That would be awesome.
Just like we was talking about it a couple of years ago. The first Eagle Eye Crew convention. That'd be so.
Oh, that would be great.
That would be so neat. Get all the boys together and the ladies and
yeah.
Wow.
Clouds to the dome for real, then, huh?
Oh yeah. Yeah. We'd have to have somewhere that we could have to sleep because once I smoke, I have to sleep. I don't care where it is. I've always in my car. It's so funny. In my car, I've got I've got like a sleeping bag and one of these portable kettles and a portable stove. And I've always got toilet paper in the boot. I've always got hand wipes. Always. You never know where you might get caught short. And as you've seen, you can't afford to have dirty hands.
No.
Definitely not. No dirty hands, as you'll see later on when I pull up a picture. But it's going to be for the end of the stream. I can't show it yet because
I already know what you're talking about.
Yeah, exactly. You know. So does Dean.
I swear I've seen him. I thought it was a zombie.
I thought it was a horror film.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, I don't want to be the spoiler.
Eagle Eye Crew, you'll see the picture later. But
I've got my suspicions
Eagle Eye Crew before I forget. And then we'll return to the guys and ask them how their day's been. But obviously, how you doing, Deborah? Great to see you again. Fantastic. She's always here. Blinded support is fantastic. Odin's Beard, how you doing, my friend? I hope your day has been blessed. Dervo C, how you doing? Who's else in there? Jeremy, how you doing? EEC. Holistic Media, how you doing, my friend? How are you? A woman with man flu is a sorry sight. You said one love legends may not make the course. A woman with man flu is a sorry sight. Oh dear. I hope you feel better soon, sweetie.
Hey Tanner, good to see you.
Fred, how you doing, my man? All good to see you in the house. All good. If Fred says, yeah, wish we could all meet up. Yeah, it'd be such fun. Tanner Lee, how you doing? Great to see you. Chazza Dazza, my friend, how you doing? I'm glad you're in after our little exchange earlier on. I'm so sorry for my tardy behaviour, not replying to you sooner. But, you know how it is. I don't do social media. It's too much of a minefield. And I'm very flighty with my mouth. As soon as I get hot, I'll just start telling you about your mum. Yeah, I do get a bit. So you know how it is. Annette, how you doing? One love all. Exactly, one love all. Where's the rest of the Eagle Eye Crew tonight? Where are you guys? You know it's a Monday, Wednesday, Friday for sure. Anyway, getting back to the guys. We quickly spoke to Dad Ross, so we know he's gone back to civilization now, and he's should be up and running perfectly now from now on. Whenever he wants to come in, he'll be able to
Yeah,
come
I'm
in.
back. I'm back again. So,
And then you've got a roof over your head and sturdy floors and no more flooding.
yeah. And I'm back in the location near those Glasshouse Mountains. So I'm going to be going back out. I'm going to be going back out there and continuing my research there. So
Yeah, for
because
sure.
where I was a bit further north, and there was nothing where I was. It was just nothing. It was just trees, you know, and that's no fun to look at. We want to be looking at.
And there's no 7-Eleven there.
I couldn't even. You can't. You got to drive for an hour to get a bowl of milk.
Oh my
wow! Yeah, it's very desolate out there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just isolated.
Shows you.
Where are you conjunction with Deborah?
Now I'm probably about an hour north of her.
Okay. Yeah.
I think she's in Brisbane.
That's not too bad. That's not too
so
bad.
I'm on the Sunshine Coast.
Wow.
Queensland now.
Okay.
It it always amazes me about Australia that you've got, you know, the populace is just scattered around the coastlines. Nothing.
Yeah. All on the east coast mainly.
Yeah.
All
on the coastline.
Yeah.
Nothing in the interior. Hardly anything up north.
It's fucking hot out in there. You don't want to live in there. Yeah.
Oh man. Listen, it's
she's just melted flat. It's just flat. Like that's why they got the Nullarbor Plain. You know, like they even tell you in the names of the places. It's just flat. Yeah. And when I was traveling around here, you'd drive from east to west, and you'd be chasing the sun across the plain. Like you could drive for 16 hours with just continuous light chasing that sun. It was amazing. Yeah.
Great. It's my brother's wife's from there, and she's weird though. But she's Australian, so she's weird.
We're a strange bunch.
Yeah, they are. She's always walking about upside down. It's crazy.
Yeah. I wonder if this.
Listen! Before I forget, Davros, that was a great thing you did today.
Here we go. What up, dude?
Give me an headache.
What up, man?
I can't twist mine, so I can't.
I hear you, brother.
Yeah.
Wrong button.
I have to shout you out though, Davros, because you did a great thing today. You put out the old Matrix movie, and I watched it straight away. As soon as I see the BitChute link, I thought, I'm going to watch that. I ain't seen it yet. So I sat there doing researching this morning because it was bright and early, about 9 o'clock. I quickly went on there and I saw the link. I thought, I'm watching that now. So I spent the next 2 hours watching the new Matrix film, thanks to Davros. So it was great. And it was crystal clear, no blimps, no nothing. It was fantastic quality. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, I had to upload it on my BitChute channel because a lot of people hadn't seen it. So, you can't, as everyone knows, you can't put anything on fucking YouTube. But I can upload, like I just download the new movies sometimes before I can get movies before they even come out at the cinemas, you know.
I mean, the thing is, that with the uploads, it just takes a little while, and I normally ain't got the patience for it. You got to you go upload it and then just go off and do something else whilst it's uploading.
That's exactly what I done. I just got to crank in.
It's great that you did that because I got to see the movie. I've been wanting to see it.
You're welcome.
I thought it was a little bit of a. There was too much of the old movies in it for my liking. Nice plot, getting Trinity out and all this, but I didn't like to see so much of the other films in it. That was the only because it's like the new Star Wars. There's just too much of the old film plot lines in the new Star Wars. It's just like a remake, you know.
Yeah, I felt exactly the same. You know, I was watching it and I'm like, "Oh, this is going to be good," and then it's like, "Fucking, this is going nowhere," and then it's like, "Oh, it's going to be good again," and I don't know. I've got to watch it a couple more times.
And the other thing I didn't like was that they brought back some of the the original characters, but obviously older. But they should have brought back the original Morpheus. Should have brought Lawrence back.
Yeah, I reckon they turned Morpheus
because they had
into
Niobe
a
there. They had Niobe. She looks like a right ugly. With a one grey eye, you know what I mean? But they should have brought Morpheus back, Lawrence Fishburne. That would be better. I didn't really like the new version of Morpheus.
No, I reckon they turned him into a homo, to be honest with you. So I just
he looks a bit funny, didn't he, with all them clothes? It just looks like he came off the old fashion runway, you know. But
Yeah, I
it's
wasn't.
more like a John Wick film.
Yeah, I
'cause
wasn't impressed with it, but I thought they
it
could have done a
wasn't the
lot more
best,
with it.
but you know, I mean, I haven't seen. I mean, I don't follow movies no more. It's too much of a. I'm always finding stuff in movies, and then it's a distraction. I don't watch the movies because oh look, that's a melted building. Oh look, that's fucking Illuminati symbology, and you know, and all this business. So it's very hard for me to watch a movie from start
You
to
know,
finish.
one that I did watch was you know that old movie Hellboy.
Yeah,
I tell you what, I've got to go through that movie and take some snippets for the next show because fucking they drop some shit in there about melted buildings.
yeah.
You know, it just even little one-liners now and then they're like, "Oh, I don't want to be on this fucking island. There's nothing but rocks." And old mate's like, "Not rocks, ruins." You know, like just little things like that. And then there's a lot of melted building footage as well in there. It's actually fucking. I was blown away.
Well,
I'm like, wow.
I was watching. I don't know if you've seen The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. Prince Cassim or whatever was the third installment, and the sets they use are all melted buildings.
Yeah.
There's one shot where they're on the beach and they look up and you can just see brick block line, and then there's a fucking archway filled out with all the shit spewing outside of it. It was incredible. I had to go back and you know screenshot some of that. But I find films hard to watch. It's the same because it's I always see the same things. You know, they put it in the movies because they know that most people won't pick up on it. They'll think, oh, it's just a set. It's a made that. They won't realise, well, you know, like even in Star Wars, they're using melted buildings in the desert scenes. It's crazy. And some of those in the new Star Wars are incredible detail. When you actually see where they're standing on all the sand, and then you see these huge mounds of melted building.
Yeah.
Zoom it in, you can see the viscosity, the brick lines, everything's crazy.
Well, yeah, they definitely sort of made a bit of a meal of the new Matrix. Like, what are they?
They'll always overhype things, though, don't they?
Yeah, and the Wachowski sisters or whatever they are now. Like,
well, yeah, they're trannies now, aren't they?
It's too much for me.
If that's what money does to you, mate, and being a successful film producer, I'd rather be poor, mate.
I don't know if they wrote it or not. Though did they?
No, they didn't. I'll tell you what happened. They were taken to court about 4 years ago, by a black woman, who actually wrote The Matrix. She sent scripts in, and she also wrote Terminator as well.
Yeah.
Yes, she got some billions.
I bet
They had to pay her in the billions.
They're all thieving bastards, aren't they? Those.
She wrote The Matrix, and she says the reason people don't understand The Matrix properly is because it's not written in the right order, and Terminator is not written in the right order. So she wrote Terminator, she wrote The Matrix, and she got they obviously it went to court, and they settled it out of court, obviously, because if the judge, it would have been even more billions. So I think she ended up with about 4 billion.
Wow.
Yeah,
those franchises are worth.
The franchises are worth billions, mate.
Yeah. Oh well, it gets into those games.
What they pay there is nothing to what they really made.
Yeah.
You know, they hand over fist.
They would have made that off John Wick toys alone.
Yeah. Well, you know.
John Wick. What am I saying? Fucking Neo. It may as well be John Wick, eh?
Yeah. Oh, well, I don't mind Keanu. He's all right, but as you know, with all things, you know, he's got this exterior where he's very public orientated. You know, I don't do this, I don't do that. I'll give money to charity. They're all compromised. They're all compromised because you have to be, if you want to be a film star, you have to compromise. You have to go along with their agenda, and we know what their agenda is. It's not good.
Yeah, so, me no trust.
I never trust these actors or pop stars or celebrities or sports stars that are trying to portray themselves as people for the people. You can't elevate in this system unless you're compromised.
Exactly.
And all of them are. Anyway, guys, Eagle Eye Crew. We will not stand on ceremony. You know what time it is. It's time for memes of the day. And as always, like to point out, humor and laughter, you cannot, and I'll say it again, you cannot discriminate It's either you like it or you don't. And if you don't like it, just wait for the next one. Simple. And any person like dead or fictitious who wants to get butthurt, tough shit. Tough shit. It is tough shit. We're on the we don't give a shit buzz today.
The yellow school bus. All right.
Yeah,
I'll get in the back.
No, you're good.
I'm smoking.
You're good. It's Friday. It's Friday. We want to have a good time and enjoy being here. Tell me if you can see this, please. Right.
Oh, yeah.
Good. Let's go. Memes of the day. Memes of the day. Memes of the day. I splatter all over her while she screams and tries to get out the car.
What a way to start.
Oh no, it's my humour. I'm sorry. Some people will, how dare you? How dare you? That's JFK. Yeah, but he was part of it too.
Oh, yes.
You know, don't be fooled. You people think these are saints. They're not. They're not. Everyone needs a smart ass sarcastic dickhead of a friend. I'm glad to be of service to you.
James says, EEC, one love. Where are you, brother?
Yeah, tell him to get his ass in the studio.
James, put the rubber ducky down.
Yeah, put the rubber duck down. Dirty people.
Oh,
Bed bugs. Bed bugs.
Oh.
It just looks disgusting, don't it? Go and have a wash.
That's nasty.
It is. How broke are you? Me.
I've been there.
There's some rice, a rice drumstick here. you know you're broke if you got to do that. You know it. when the booty don't taste like groceries. Oh, that tastes like fun.
Deborah Watson says no.
Yes. Hi guys, I'm his mother's toy. Mom.
Fred's throwing up.
What do you get when you eat peanut butter and baked beans? A fart that sticks to the roof of your mouth. The roof of your mouth. I didn't want to say it. Oh, Stadler. When I die, I'm going to leave everything to you. You already do, you lazy bastard. Well, that's what a wife's for. What a wife's for. Don't let anyone tell you tacos don't work miracles.
Oh my God.
Yeah. When he sits back down, that's when his trouble is.
Yeah.
When that taco hits the bottom of your belly, mate, you'll be jumping up again.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you know it.
Alcohol makes miracles happen. If you can stand up and reach up there, what are you doing in this? Oh, yeah. You're faking, baby. You're faking.
The spirits are possessing her.
Yeah, exactly. People like Emma Watson who take part in bestiality are fucking animals.
Yep. 100%. They're normalizing that shit, man.
Yeah.
They're fucking animals with this bestiality business. In 1897, Dracula fed on virgins. In 2017, he died of hunger. They're all gone. They're all fucked. Poor old Dracula. He looked like anorexia or nervosa.
Yeah, he went a bit of hibernation.
When everyone else has drama in their life, but you're antisocial, so nothing ever happens to you.
Yep.
Take that.
That's me.
When you hear your parents coming home and you have to find a quick sleeping position. I'm asleep. I've been asleep last 3 hours.
What's that guy behind him there? Can we go back?
Hang on,
Look at
let's
that
go
guy squealing in the background there, scratching his
Hang on,
head.
I'm going to go
That's
back.
cool.
This one?
Forward one. Go.
Oh, this one?
The sleep. Yeah, see the guy
Oh, the
on the painting in the wall. Yeah, he's an unusual looking character.
Yeah, he's got like that scream face.
That's
His mouth's wide open and stuff.
I'd have that
It
tattooed
looks
on
like
me.
someone's holding his head or something.
I
There's
like
an
it.
arm there. Great.
That's a good face.
Yeah.
Strange.
When you're pooping and you feel a splash.
Nothing worse.
You got to use 500 rolls of toilet paper to wipe your ass afterwards when you get the splash, mate.
It's always like, oh, it's like
Yeah. Oh, it's cold. It's cold. Splashback. Splashback.
The poor man's what do they call it? Duvet. What is that? A duvet? Yeah.
Today.
yeah, that
It does. It looks
crack.
like a little monkey or something.
You got to put a little bit of toilet paper in there first to catch the splash.
Yes,
And then
that's experience, you see, because I do that.
Yeah.
I don't like the splashback, mate. I hate it because it's always cold and it always catches you by surprise. What are your plans this weekend? Me. I'm getting rolling drunk and falling on the floor, mate. When you're halfway through a game of Monopoly and someone insists on reading the rule book.
Yeah.
Holding up the game, man. Holding up the game. Then why don't you just let your hair dry naturally? Me. One is not pleased. That's the face. One is not pleased with drying one's hair naturally. Look what happened.
Mine does that. It's starting to get nice. It just grows out until, that it just starts to go down eventually.
Looks like Lionel Richie.
Yeah, it does.
It does, hey? It's a clone. It's confirmed.
Lionel Richie's clone.
Research clones, people.
It is. Are you sure this is the vaccine from coronavirus?
I thought
that's the only jabbing I'll do.
Exactly.
She's looking for loose change in the kit. It's like, you told me there was money in the couch. It's like,
Put your head down. Put your head down. It's down the crack of the sofa.
Yeah, there's loose change down there. Have a look.
Yeah.
People like you are the reason they made the morning after pill, mate.
Oh my God.
Dirty man. Dirty man. When you get invited to a tasty barbecue, you already promised your wife you could wear the family teeth tonight. I bet he takes them back and he don't even brush them. He puts them straight in.
Hey, Spartan.
Yeah.
We got a new one in the nest tonight. Nikki M. Hello, everybody. And who was that? Where is it? Nikki M also says, oops, hold on. Nikki, oh shit, hold on. Damn it. Nikki M says, oh my God, what have I come into? Laugh out loud. You're in the chill out zone.
We're in the chill out zone. We're in the chill out zone. We are we're doing memes a day. We do memes a day just to lift everyone's vibe, get everyone having a laugh and a joke, getting ready for some of the the serious stuff that comes afterwards. So
yes,
Nikki, you've landed in at the right time, actually. At the right time. So here we go. We carry on. Hey kids, come give your Aunt Bertha a kiss. Hello.
Jesus. Is that real?
This is the aunt. This is the aunt that would scare you to death if you had to kiss her. It looks like a very cheap Chinese blow-up doll. How you look when your nickname is what the fuck? It's not what the fuck. It's oh my god.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Oh my dear. Oh,
Oh, Fred says run.
yeah. Girls be like, I'm single. You'll have to be amazing to change that. And what you forgot to put is amazingly blind.
Oh.
Come on.
Beauty's on the inside. Come on.
Look.
Can't be
Beauty's
too
on the
mean.
inside. Beauty's in the eye of the beholder. It is.
Yeah.
It is,
And you
but
need
I'm
no
blind.
eyes to be with that.
I'm blind though. And my sense of touch is fucked up.
Yeah.
I
Funny.
won the Orphan of the Year award. Your parents must be very proud. Take that and learn to like it. Uh-oh. I'll zoom it.
That's funny.
These van drivers, they do have a funny sense of humor.
Nikki M says, "Shall I stay or shall I go?" Laugh out loud. Cheers, everyone.
You stay right there, Nikki.
Yes. Get you something to drink real quick and hang on.
Yeah.
This is brilliant. Ultimate Blends hand restoring cream. Maybe this will work. Nothing happens.
Oh shit.
There's nothing safe here.
You see, I say it again. This is why they call me the king of the memes.
I like that one where old mate's in the car, he's got no arms, and the copper's like got the gun on him. Get your hands up, and he's like, "Fucking,
You're gonna shoot me! I don't know
I haven't fucking got any arms. How am I gonna get my hands up?"
Fucking hate December. I always put a bit of weight on. Oh, December's a bitch, I tell you. Does anybody know what type of hat this is? Dad, can you tell me what a solar eclipse is? No, son. All right, then, keep your secrets.
That was a bird hat.
Oh, man. Keep your secrets, he says. Oh, this is great. This made me laugh.
Oh, the chat's just dying.
Newly married wife after 21 days of corona lockdown. Oh, the flaps are back, mate. The flaps are back. Oh. I live on the streets because houses are too mainstream. Who does that remind you of?
Yeah.
I'm so poor, I can't afford to give a fuck.
No doubt, right?
I'm so poor, I can't give a fuck, mate. I'm sorry. Oh, I didn't like that one. This is it. Here it is. When you let someone else roll your weed, don't fuck it up.
Got my eyes on you.
That one in the center is me.
Yeah.
I think you're putting a little bit too much in. A little bit too much. When you hear your neighbor cough, but then you smell weed.
So I got to get to know them.
It's a weed cough. I haven't got Rona. Let's zoom this up a bit. When you're trying not to cough after taking a huge hit, hold it. Hold it. Hold that down.
Yeah.
Till your lungs burst.
Ah, there he is.
There he is, Mr. Red Fox. Beauty may be skin deep, but ugly goes clear to the bone.
Ugly can be ugly people. Just I can't even be around them now. You know, not like visually ugly as well. I'm talking about. I think
it's this. I think it's ugly people under the mask. They just don't want to take them off now. Well,
It's
so damn ugly.
I was the only person in the shops yesterday that didn't have a mask on. It hundreds
Same
of
as me.
people.
Same as me. There was two of us. This woman and me. We came down the one aisle and she was walking towards me, a big smile on her face. And as she went past, I had a big smile on my face. We were the only two people in the supermarket, and the supermarket's huge. Everyone else had a mask.
They're wearing them in their cars here. They terrified. Everybody's so terrified.
Oh,
Like I lift the handles of the trolley. I couldn't give a fuck. You know, I'm bouncing through like, yeah, I'm right. Like, and everyone's just looking at me like, oh my
Makes me laugh when you're coming down the aisle, lads, and you got someone with a mask coming towards you, and then they turn around and walk back down walk back the way they came because they don't want to go past you. I love it. I love it. Yeah. I like to get right behind people in the checkout too. I've had a woman move out the checkout and let me move in front of her. So it has its advantage not to wear a mask, mate, when you go shopping.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, it's gone full retard here.
Oh, it's mad here still.
Yeah.
If they aren't helping me pay these bills, I couldn't care less about their opinions. Exactly. What's your opinion? Does your opinions pay my light bill? Get the fuck out of here.
Fred says brain dead stupid is the new normal.
100%, Frederick.
Eat some makeup at least. That way you could be pretty on the inside. That's Red Fox. He don't mess. These are little small. Can't believe that small. What did one butt cheek say to the other? Together we can stop this shit.
I love it. I've missed this.
Mr. Fox. And this is his classic from his show that he used to do, Red Fox. You gotta wash your ass.
Yeah.
And this is an ass that he's holding. Look, you can see he's holding the towel.
Yeah.
And there's the ass. So it's one of his classic stand-up routines. You got to wash your ass.
Oh, yeah.
Crazy. I don't always change my internet settings, but when I do, I enable cookies. Oh, listen, that was my show when I was a kid. I loved the old Sesame Street. Loved it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Mr. Airport. It's terminal. Grover.
Oh, yeah.
Grover. Here we go. The cat laughed as he pushed hard. One fist. The shock showed on Ernie's face. Today's number was 4, and Bert was oiling up. Oh, Ernie, look at his face. It hurts. It's only a little bit of stingy.
Yeah.
Ice Cube stares in disbelief as Elmo enters his 5th consecutive hour freestyle rapping about selling crack on Sesame Street.
That was true. Yeah. I think that happened.
He's a sellout, though.
All of them.
I used to rate him when I was younger, but he's a sellout.
Yeah,
he's a sellout. They're all sellouts. I don't trust none of them.
I think they're different. They're a different sort of program to what we are. You know,
well, they're on their do anything for fame program. Kill their mums and all this
there's something different. They're a different program.
And half of them. If you believe people like Mr. Donald Marshall, these are all clones.
Yeah.
There's
something not right with it. It's
right? They're done in, cloned and chipped. That's what these are. These are empty vessels.
Well, one of the biggest truth drops was in Mr. Deeds when old mate's sitting there with the wok eyes and he's like, I don't trust that news reporter. I think she's an evil leprechaun. You know, it's like, I know there's something going on there.
Yeah, of course. But they're all. I mean, most entertainers have been cloned.
Yeah.
This is why you get this erratic behavior. They can be, as they're up and coming and getting popularity, they're fine. As soon as they get to that point of making it big, that's when they clone them.
Yeah.
That's when you go to the clone center.
Yeah.
It happened to Bernie Mac. That's why Bernie Mac got taken out, because they took him to the clone center. He couldn't believe what he was seeing. He started to tell people about it. He started to tell Steve Harvey and all them people about it. They were already being cloned, and they're saying, well, you've got to keep quiet. You can't talk. And he's saying, no, we've got to tell people about it. He told his wife about it. And then the next minute he's having problems with his health. And then the next minute he's dead because they turned the chip up on him. That's what happens. They can turn the chip up on you and you are gone. Before
all the real players came through Sesame Street, if you look back at the past.
Yes.
Jimi Hendrix, all of them, man. I'm telling you, even Jimi Hendrix was on Sesame Street, man.
Yeah. And a few of them out of the Mickey Mouse Club back in that day. Yeah.
Yeah, they all
hey,
go
the
through
PBS Sesame Street puts a rocket. I put it in the chat. They put a rocket and a globe in their fiction section while they're doing it live on TV in front of everyone's face. I laughed my ass off. Because I got a little one here, so I watch a lot of cartoons. You know.
Yeah, most people won't pick up on it, and it's very prevalent on that Nickelodeon. Nickelodeon is just full of that symbology.
Yeah,
in kids programs, it's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Before, after, how fame affected Elmo.
Too much sugar, right?
Exactly. But you know what? This is why they go off the rails, because of the things they've got to do. They have to take drugs and drink and all sorts of shit to reconcile the nasty behaviours that they have to do. You know, and it's worse. It's worse. It's actually worse for the women in the industry because they have to do all sorts of shit.
Yes,
I've heard some brutal stories.
Yeah, I've heard some incredible stories of these women being abused and having to do 20 guys in a night and all kind of business like just for fame.
I heard that.
This is some of you well known. This is some of you well known celebrities that are being gangbanged and all the rest of it. Right?
Yeah, I've heard that a lot of them will put weight on just so they can even get left alone.
So they won't have to do it. Yeah. But then what they do is they tell them you've got to have a target weight. If you don't have that target weight, then there'll be a problem.
Yeah.
So, it's a very strictly controlled regime.
Yeah.
When I refused the Sesame Street vaccine mandate, I got canned.
It just looks like a giant bud to me, that thing.
He does. Come here, let me smoke you.
Oh, just smoke that fool.
Smoke that shit. Social distancing since 1969.
Definitely.
The old grouch.
Yeah.
I used to be the Hulk. Then I found me meth.
He don't have any teeth either.
Exactly. And I bet he's got dodgy internet connection too.
Yeah.
Here we go. Let me zoom in. I don't always eat cookies, but when I do, it's in a horrifyingly violent manner.
Yeah.
Horrifyingly. That, my friends, is your means for the day.
Oh, those were good.
Yeah.
Very good.
Black eye frequency freaks. Yes, Chief, exactly.
Yeah.
Always got that black eye. He's so smokable, says Fred.
Fred.
They done him a disservice. They should have let him smoke. They should have let him smoke
right
in his trash can. That would have been good.
Yeah.
But there we go, folks. That's your memes for the day. I hope you enjoyed them.
Love them.
I didn't run on too long with memes tonight because we've got Chief in and Davos is in, and of course the main man there, Mr. Fervent Heat, all with evidence to show. And on that note, I really would like Chief to kick off tonight. If he's got some stuff to show. What you got there in your hand? Is that an animal of some sort?
Yeah, I'm just gonna say you got to hold up. My dog just telling me he's got to go to the bathroom now, man. So,
dog, go to the bathroom.
His name's Ziggy. Oh, you got to go,
Ziggy.
don't you, brother? Come on. Yeah, I got to take him out, bro. I'll be back. You guys go ahead.
Right. We'll shoot the breeze until you get back, mate.
All right, sweet.
You're good. Go on, man. Yes, so we still don't have James.
Yeah,
Just in the chat. Are you coming in tonight, James, or what? And we've got Davros busy flicking through pictures, no doubt.
Yeah, I've got some stuff I'm trying to process from a Valda,
right.
so I'm hopefully.
Oh, okay.
I wouldn't mind showing something today, so I'm
Well,
running
you
a bit
can.
late.
You can kick off then.
Oh,
no,
yeah.
I'm not ready. I'm not ready.
Well, okay.
Oh, you're not ready.
No,
oh,
I'm still
ready.
I'm still downloading, downloading stuff off my phone and putting it on my computer.
I bet
Well,
it must be great because to be able to just get online for you after being out there.
I had very, very minimal reception, but you know, I'd go to upload a video or get on, it just freeze, or I'd get on here and it just freeze and kick me off all the time. So it was, you just remember what it was like. It was just, and you know, I don't want to put all our crew through that sort of crap. You know, we try to bring the quality. You know, that's what it's about. And no one wants to be sitting there watching someone fucking, you know, fucking retarded, man. Fuck that shit.
Yeah, and it's good. You know, I respect that because you know you want to let you want to you know your evidence to not be like other streams where they break up all the time and all the rest of it. So I do understand that, Davros. It's you want to put your best foot forward all the time,
Exactly.
and you know I don't blame you for that. It's just that we missed you. That's all.
Yeah, I missed you guys too. And
hey, James is in the car. He'll probably be in here soon. He's on his way.
Oh
back.
yeah, I've just seen that. I'm out and about watching while I drive. Great stuff.
See you, brother.
Big Jimmy's in the nest.
Big Jimmy, good to see you, brother.
Here 'tis Jimmy, says Deborah. Ballistic said, "Must love James. Breeding blessings. It's always blessings, and love in here. We keep it that way on purpose. Keeps everyone's vibe nice.
Yeah,
and you know saves on all these personal attacks, which I do not like. I do not like personal attacks because we can compromise. We can have different opinions. When you start attacking people personally, then you're going to find yourself kicked off. I just will not tolerate it in any shape or form. It is not needed here. We are all the same here. We are teachers and students.
Yes.
And we come here to have a laugh and a joke and be community-based and have collective consciousness. This is what it's all about. We're all one.
Yes.
It's all one love.
Yes.
Right? No matter what your shape, your color, your height, your sex, we are all one. And never forget it. The inverters want us to be compartmentalized into different this and different that. And really, we're just all human beings, or most of us. The ones that haven't had the jabs are human beings. The ones that had the jabs are monsters now.
Yeah. And
this is going by their definition, not mine.
Right.
And monsters do not have human rights because they are monsters. Once you've altered your DNA with this jab, you are now a monster.
Yeah.
You are not a human being anymore. True bloods stand up and take a bow for being soldiers.
Yeah.
Turd Ferguson, just do it.
Turd, where you been, buddy? Where you been?
I hope you're doing well, my friend. I hope you're doing well. Glad to see you in the chat. Just do it. It's great. I hope that follows him around everywhere. Be going out and people saying, just do it. And we're like, what? Who said that? Bastard, you're banned. You are banned, mate. Don't ever say that to me. He says,
we know how it is, Third. We know how it is.
Just glad that you can spare us some time, my friend, to look in on us. And
it's really great.
It is. Who went there? Davros
bumped out. He'll be back.
Yeah, you know what? He had the Dean finger.
That's what it is.
I like it when you do that, Dean. You're looking away, but the eyebrows moved. Hey, and listen, I meant to ask you this. What are you putting on your beard? Because your beard is looking more bushier than mine. What's going on? I can't have this. You can't outgrow me.
I don't know, man. It comes in. You know, I just it's like going to shag on your face.
I like it.
I do too, man. I used to sport one a long time ago, but yeah, man, it's I'm a nonconformist.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They're the type of people I like the most. Oh, you fuck your normality, mate. You want to be normal? Fine. I'm not normal.
I'm who I am. This is me. I'm not gonna
Exactly.
trim myself up for your pleasures.
Exactly. Exactly. Au natural. That's me. It's been like that for a while. And my beard really should be sort of Gandalf, but for a long time, for a couple of years, I just I've got a trimmer that's got the height filter on it, so you can trim it to different heights. And I used to just keep it probably a little bit shorter than it is now. Just keep it trimmed. But then I just thought even that was just too much for me. So, and then I see Joachim's, and I thought, well, I want mine to be like that. So it's in the growth process.
Yeah.
As soon as it gets down to about mid-chest, I'll be happy. I will, because it'll all be white by then. I've still got touches of the dark hair, as you can see. So as I get older, a little bit, more stress, it will go white. And that's what I want. I want a Gandalf. I want a Gandalf.
Yeah, I'm gonna let mine really grow in.
He's sporting a nearly full white one as well. It looks great.
Oh yeah, look at Chief.
White ones look great. Yeah. And it's great because you look at us all now and you think, right, yeah, they're in their 50s. Exactly, we are.
Yeah.
But we still look good for 50. And because some 50-year-olds have just lost the plot. They look like they're 70.
I'll go toe to toe and outwork anybody half my age.
Yeah, exactly. And with the age, we have the experience and the wisdom. So it's all good for us.
Yeah.
Whenever you're ready, Chief.
Yo, check this out. Hey, check this out. You got to engage me back. I'm on my phone. I can't do nothing.
Wow.
So engage me again.
Oh shit. Okay, hold on. Okay, he's out. He's gonna be coming back in. Here's this bullshit again. Let me do this.
Yeah, just get rid of it.
Yeah.
Well done.
All right, Chief, looking for you. James Breeden, Big J, Big Jimmy. Okay, here's Chief back.
All right, here we go.
You're in.
All right, can you hear me?
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Yes.
You're in.
If you want to share, I'll grab you.
All right, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Oh, we got an echo.
Oh, we got echo.
It's gone. It's me because I got to close that window.
Okay.
Sorry.
You're good.
So, yeah, I just said to my girl, she goes, "What are you doing?" I go, "Man, I got to go in there. Man, I'm live right now, And she says, "You said it ain't till Friday." She's confused too about the date. See, I didn't have nothing to present or anything like that today. And here I am on the spot, and I said to myself, I'm a thinker, so I said to myself, you know what? What I would like to present is just some words right now.
Yeah, you do whatever you want to do, mate.
I got tons of stuff. I got tons of stuff. I have on a different computer. I have so many images, but I'm going to say this. Like, for example, this is like almost like I wanted to have like a net meeting with like all the Eagle Eye crews and stuff. That's not on camera, and nothing. That's just us kicking it and doing stuff off our heads, because I see that I feed off you guys. I pluck off you guys, just like I watched Jen and the other gentleman, Shibu, ask what's his handle?
Fructis.
Yeah, Fructis. Mountains are melted red brick buildings.
Yeah,
Fructis.
but he goes by handle Shibu something, right?
Shibu.
Yeah. That's his name, Shibu, yeah.
Shibu what? There's something at the end, and it's with an S. I said,
Shuki.
That's perfect. We got us an SS person now. See?
Yeah.
No, I like his accent, and he's from Canada,
Canadian, another one.
I can tell he's got attitude, and I like people with attitudes, Good attitudes,
Good ones, yeah.
Real smart.
I didn't finish watching the whole stream of that, but it was very interesting. And I looked up all kinds of other stuff, and it makes you drive farther to look deeper, about these ships that had no sails in 1810, and they're huge and they're called Hulk. You know what I mean? Hulk prison ships and just stuff like that blows your mind. But I wanted to say, just like the Eagle Eye crew, people are using now like Yandex. And a lot of people don't understand what cookies and trackers are and stuff like that. There's ways that you can go inside your computer and delete the bad cookies, and you get them, and they get built up. And I see it showing up in the stream because I never seen not until a lot of people started using Yandex. I never seen nothing like that in Spartan Red streams ever. Not one porn site. But in the last week, I've gotten 4 of them, and I know Odin's Beards tagged a couple, and somebody else has tagged a couple in that thing.
Hey, Nikki M, come on back and see us. Come on back and see us. We love you. One love.
Oh, is that Nikki? She's at work. Well, that's
she's at work. Yeah,
she gets paid to watch Spartan Red. That's a good job.
I wish someone was paying me to watch me. That'd be a good job.
Yeah, that's right, James. A think tank. You got to have a think tank, because the other day when I watched that video, this young cat who can produce a video and in 10 days have 100,000 people view it, and it just tells me how shadow banned we really are.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Because let me tell you, I've sent links everywhere, and I'm not seeing no numbers, man. I don't see a lot of increased numbers. Look, I just looked at video that Spartan Red produced. It's really good video, and there's really low numbers. I'm thinking something ain't right, But
yeah, they're definitely messing with the numbers. They're definitely stopping people seeing the videos. I mean, what can I say? It just proves, as you said, Chief, that we must be doing something right for little booster boys to be coming on and making debunk videos and getting those kind of numbers.
Right.
I mean, obviously, to me, he's obviously a paid employee of somebody's. Yeah. And as I said to Dean, who's this little millennial prick who's still got spots on his ass to be telling anybody anything? You're making your living from doing debunking conspiracies. Or this is not a conspiracy.
But look who we got in the university, in the Eagle Eye crew. We got Young Love 4020. We got new generation coming in on our side too. So it's very important.
What we need, man.
It's very important that they come on and they speak their mind and they show the evidence and pass it on, because they are our future.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure.
One love for Young Love 4020, honey. If you're watching, rest. We love you. Can't wait to see you again.
Get well soon. Get well soon. Carry on,
hey, see that little icon you got on the top there, playing with the Spartans fighting?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, in one of my videos, I redid that, but I added graphics in it, and I even overdubbed the words "time to fight." It was my voice, right? And I got a copyright that I could still play it, but they get monetized for it. I'm not monetized, but it just kills me. I redid their whole thing, and it was really short clip. Yeah. It's not as long as yours. Where he goes, "It's time to fight." You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's my voice. And I go, "You guys would do that to me," and it ain't no way. So,
but the thing is, it's always a long, drawn out, bloody process, because I want to do super chats on here, but the rigmarole that you have to go to. Now I've set it all up. I've still got to wait a month before they even review, because you have to have an AdSense account and all sorts of other crap to just to have super chats on your stream. So we'll see how that pans out. But wow, they just don't want you to do anything.
No, man. It's all about control. Everything you do, they want to be able to control how you do it, when you do it, and it's going to be that way until we change it.
My dog just got done eating. He was coming down the hallway. He's blind, mind you. My dog's blind. He can't see, he can hardly hear. But I put him in his pen. He never broke out of it. He broke out of it tonight. Come around. He's coming down the hallway. The old lady said, "Come get the dog."
He wants to watch the chill out. He wants to hear
by me all the time. If I
Yeah.
get ready to eat something, he barks, man. I don't care if I'm in the backyard. He's linked to my mouth or something.
Good
Oh,
to see you, Mike. Good to
Yeah,
see
how
you,
you
Mike.
doing, Mike? How you doing? Long time, mate. You need to get in.
Oh,
I've sent you the
Michael
link.
Davino,
Yeah,
the
sent him the
Italian
link.
stallion.
The
Give him a
Italian
link.
stallion.
Give
Come
him
on
a
in.
link, man. Let's see that
Yeah.
mug. Come on
Yeah.
board, Michael Davino, man. He's always
Hey,
got
Mike,
something
the
to
links
share.
the links in the pages in the.
It's in the description, but I'm now going to just throw it into the chat.
He's got a new phone, and he lives in an area where there's lots of red brick meltage of the past.
There's the link in the chat, Mike.
Yeah, there it is.
Get in. There's the link in the chat. Anyone else want to get in? There's the link in the chat. I'm going to start doing that more and more, trying to get people on the
Yes.
fly and come in and sit down and relax. You don't have to show evidence; just come and hang with us.
Yeah.
Davros says he's
Yeah, where is Deborah?
he's rebooting. Yeah, he's rebooting.
He's rebooting.
Yeah,
Oh.
he's rebooting, so it's cool. He'll be back, and no doubt, as soon as James gets back, he will be in as well. But carry on, please, Chief.
So that's what even James just touched down in the chat. He said, we need to all get together and bounce those thoughts off one another. Oh, can you explain more about the bots? They're tagged in the Yandex pics or just cookies from the page. Just from your browsers, you get cookies and you notice that they always say, do you want to accept these cookies and so forth?
Yeah.
And partial cookies or not. And believe it or not, if you don't click, a lot of times you just accepted them all.
Yeah.
People
This is
just don't
why
know.
I do a spyware cleanse. I did one just before I come on the stream, actually.
Right.
It
Well, a
tends
lot
to
of
slow
those things you could do manually. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'll just use that. I've got a spyware app. I'll just use that. It pulls everything off.
Right.
Don't touch. Some of them take too long for my liking. This one, 5 minutes, it's done the whole computer and everything's been removed.
Right.
It shows you what's been collected. You and then you delete it, and then you can the laptop runs a little bit smoother. I always find I normally do a scan every 9 days, and you can guarantee that normally it'll be over between 400 or 500, 600 of these little bastards on my computer, but I'll get them all in the end.
And Dervo C posted something on the page too about how to deal with that too. So for the mods out there too, there's another avenue. But good looking out, Derv.
Yeah, well done for that. Well done.
So
it's still you. It's still you, Chief.
All right. Well, that's
Still you.
that's basically what I want to. I would just like us to. I don't know. I just think
Okay,
that
here we go.
collectively we could all come up with a game plan to, I spend a lot of time dropping links. I go to different channels. Like I ran into that one guy having that, but I was looking up something about Jerry, and bam, that video was in my face, and I go, does YouTube just do that deliberately? Here's recommended for me, a red brick person to see this video that I'm debunked, right?
Yeah.
So if they're like toying with you, and you understand this in your mind. You say, "Oh, you recommended this for me to watch." For real? Like where are you at? I like to just smack you. You know what I mean? But
they're motherfuckers for doing that. They're motherfuckers for doing it.
Hey, Mike, you're.
Then they come on your chat. Then they can come on your chat, and then I'll do this, Spartan Red. I'll moderate them in my own. And they'll reproduce themselves over and over and over again with different handle, different name. And he says he could do this forever. And when you get harassed like that, you're like, really? You ain't got nothing better to do except help protect the lie. That's the only thing I can think. You're helping to protect the lie.
Of course.
And
that is just barefaced cheat putting that on your recommended for you. Someone to debunk red bricks.
That's one thing that they'll never be able to do because they're freaking everywhere. See?
Exactly.
We don't, the people who already know it's not going to go away, and the only thing that's going to happen is that chunk of people are going to tell a chunk of people, and some will believe and some don't, but a whole lot are, and we're getting better at it. And I see there's more stuff, and that's why I want us to bang our heads together and say, You know,
Yeah, we do need
this
to
guy
have.
can talk the best, or this guy
Yeah.
can orate the best, and you
Yeah,
can do this and you can do that, and let's pull our minds together to come up with, you know, like I
It
made this
is-
thing called the Meltumentary. Never heard that
Meltumentary.
word before because I didn't want it to be a documentary. I said,
Yeah.
I woke up in the morning, it was like in my head, and I go, you know what? I even coined a phrase of what it is.
Yeah.
And then I reused it in a sentence, and someone reiterated it to me. I said, hey, man, just like ain't. That's how ain't started, right? It's in a dictionary.
Yeah,
But,
yeah,
you know, if we strive towards things like that, and, you know, you can write in the Wikipedia, you can
Yeah.
be an author in there. So we
Yeah.
need to get our little hand in there and write up meltology.
start making
And,
out certain
see, we can
terminology.
start introducing this, whether they'd want to, they can say it's a crap or no crap. We start getting it out there in their Wikipedia. See, let's get it in their crap. As soon as you put an ad, as soon as you put a video out about chemtrails, let's say, before you even see it your first time, there's an ad underneath about contrails from the BBC or this company or that company.
Yeah,
See,
exactly.
they're the trolls, and we're in their playground. We're using
Exactly.
their tools.
Be
You know
right
what I
back,
mean?
Spartan.
What's
So-
that, mate?
What'd you say?
Sorry, Dean, was that? Did you say you'd be right back?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay, mate. You're good. You're good. Good.
All right.
You're good. Yeah. So yeah, we do need to have regular meetups just to chew the fat and toss the ideas about which way we're going to move, which you know who we can bring up and get in the chats, getting on the streams. It's we need to sort of be just a little bit more coordinated in the way that we're going to you know expend our energies and make sure the energy is expended in the right places. Because as we know, it's still a very young field. It's groundbreaking. That's a pun. It's groundbreaking, but and not a lot of people are ready for it yet. But they will be. We just keep plugging away. We keep
That's what I said.
pushing,
Next time you go out,
railing
just
against
talk
that
to
narrative.
someone randomly. Hey, tell them their story, and you. A lot of people think you're just plumb crazy after that.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I can't. You know, I can't go to my family with this. They just think I'm mad. They won't have it. They just won't have it. But you know,
well, I have to my girl. I couldn't help it,
Yeah.
and she just shook her head, you know, in the beginning.
Yeah.
But today she's like, I get it, and she'll even encourage me. Hey, go! You're in there laughing at least, you know, instead of about this, you know. Because
and that's the other thing. It is a serious topic, but we have to balance that with our laughter and our humility and our love for each other. Otherwise, it's going to be too much. We have to have this laughter. We have to have a good time with it and enjoy each other's company, and obviously put that message out there with the evidence. Because at the end of the day, we're fighting against such a deep-seated, well-organized lie that we have to be the way we are when it comes to evidence. Keep pushing evidence all the time, because you know we can say everywhere is melted, and we can prove it. We can prove it.
Yeah.
Which makes me laugh about this little booster boy, because the evidence, well, not the evidence, but the examples he was showing wasn't really not even Eagle Eye Crew level evidence, really, that he was trying to debunk. This is why I laugh.
Look at the numbers, though. That's what gets me. Like, who's pushing those numbers like that?
Yeah. Where did he get them numbers? You know,
right?
Where did he get them numbers? You know,
right.
Wicked Witch says, if we don't laugh together, we cry alone. Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. You know, and laughter is one of those things that can raise those vibes, get you the right frequency, get you in the right frame of mind to be dealing with this disaster zone that we call flat Earth. You know, it is a disaster zone. It's a crime scene. It's you know, the lie that's been pulled over your eyes, as Morpheus said in the Matrix.
Anything's possible, Fallon.
Telegram meetup group.
There you go.
We can have group meetings in Facebook as well.
Yeah.
You know, we can. It's I don't know how many people that are allowing on a group chat there. It must be quite a few, but
right.
We can do that. We can do that, but we do need to do that on a regular basis so that we know.
Dean, you just have a delivery. I seen the wallet.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Go to the wallet.
No, actually, that's the residue of what's left from the last one. I'm pinching the shit out of that because my homie.
You weren't paying for pizza again, was you?
No.
Granddad's always got to buy the pizza. It's not fair.
No, my homeboy got stuck in the snow, so I won't catch up with him for another couple of days. Wow.
You make that last. Make it last, mate. Because you know with snow, them dealers, they don't like to get their feet wet. You know what's going on, Terry. They're not coming in the snow, mate. I know what Mom was like. He ain't coming in the snow, mate. No way, forget it. It would say, no, you come to me. And I'm like, fuck that. No, I ain't going out in no snow. You get crazy. That's one thing I don't do. I don't like the.
Yeah, that's another thing that I like, that you're scrubbing your your channel and stuff, and changing.
Yeah, I had to do it.
I swear, I got comments sometimes from people that I send links to. Why you send me links to that, man? I wonder. All I heard you guys say is cool, and dabs and angry and calling people retards. And I'm like, well, you got to watch the whole thing. And they're like, man, I would never watch the whole thing of that, man. How can you entertain? That ain't even entertaining. So I said to myself, I ain't saying referring people there, because it just makes me look crazy. And I'm already like crazy, so I don't need help me looking crazy.
Well, yeah, exactly. I mean, the main reason, and if Eagle Eye Crew don't know, I have now removed every single Spartan Red video from YouTube.
Yeah.
That's over 335.
Yeah.
And every single video that's got Angry Man's name in it has been removed.
Good, man. See?
If you want to see those videos, if you want to see those videos, they're all on Odyssey. Right. But I'm starting my video program up again. New videos, not so many, obviously, because I can't work that hard anymore. But I will be putting out new videos to go into the Spartan Red files. I've got one actually nearly ready to go, so it may come out tomorrow. But there will be no mention of when the buildings cried, no mention of Jerry, none of that shit. I'm not promoting him at all, not in any shape, way, or form. Going around telling people I'm a retard and I'm dense because I'm still promoting him in my videos. This is how he is, right? You don't give me no credit for bigging you up every single video though along the way before we fell out though, did you? You didn't. You didn't. You were happy when I was doing that. So now, because you made that comment about me being a retard for still having you in my videos, all the videos are gone. That just shows you what I think. If I can do that, 335 videos, just bin them.
That's a lot of work, and I know how much work it is. Just one video.
So if I can just bin them like that, it shows you where I'm headed. I'm on to different stuff, my friends. Mm-hmm. Totally different league. Mm-hmm. And when you see the videos start coming out, you'll understand, because it's going to just be promoting the Eagle Eye Crew and Melted Red Brick University and Sheepoo's group, and that'll be it. And whoever needs to be whoever else needs to be beat up.
It's a privilege too to see. I seen Spartan Red's every video that the guys produced. All right, so to see him go from where he was producing videos to what he's doing today, it's a really good, step forward to say, look what I can do, man. And he does it very well. You orate well, and it just it's a pleasure to watch your videos, man. It wasn't for you in the midst, I wouldn't have returned to Jerry, and I wouldn't be saying all the mountains are melted buildings. I don't know what I would be doing.
Thank you very much for that, Chief. I've always tried to do the best that I can do, make the best that I can make, be the best that I can be. But it's not about me. It's about Eagle Eye Crew. It's about you guys. It's about trying to link everybody. It's about trying to make the connections. Connections are very
Rock and roll.
important. You can't cut yourself off. You can't be singular, insular, or any of that stuff. You ain't getting anywhere.
Right.
You need other people. And,
Right.
and I'm sure Mr. Angry is starting to understand that right now.
Yeah.
Because who can he bring on his stream?
Yeah.
He's banned everybody.
He's
banned everybody.
right.
Everybody that he could have
He's got the
associated
DNR
with.
office, DNR officers there,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
snow
Yeah.
on top of a melted building.
On his own. Bless
Look
him.
what I done.
Yeah. Well, you know, it is what it is. If you,
All right, enough of that. Right.
you know, if you want to be a dictator, be a dictator. But you're not being a dictator. You're not my dictator. I'm my own dictator of me, not anybody else, just of me. I decide what I do and what I don't do, and you can't come on my stream and think you can take it over like it's your own.
Right.
You know, and the upshot of it is he's now been removed. And as far as I could see, because I was looking more long term, he was just going to be a problem to MELTOLOGY because of the way that he is.
Yeah.
You cannot think you are the font of all knowledge because you discovered one small part of the X Factor, and Melted Buildings is just one small part of it, because there is so much more, as we have already discovered on this fantastic stream with the fantastic MVPs who come on and show their quality and show their expertise.
I think Shibu helped Jerry see what he's seeing, and I think Shibu has some credit there from what Jerry's seen. I swear, after listening a while, I go, you know what, Jerry? That's why Jerry kind of blocked Shibu and kind of just did it himself.
I told you that, didn't I, Dean? That he blocked Shibu.
He was threatened by Shibu.
He
of course.
He could just see it. He just wanted all the glory, you know.
Yeah, of course. This is why I appreciate guys like Shibu and guys like Stefan, because they've been in the game far longer than Jerry.
Oh yeah.
Stefan's been in the game 30 years. He's been studying topography for 30 years. 30.
Right.
So this is why I got no problem getting rid of Jerry, mate. Because we had guys coming down the line who, in my opinion, are far superior to Jerry. They've got the intelligence, they've got the integrity, and they're humble. They're humble. They're not trying to be superstars. They just want to get the evidence out. Like Sheep, who wants to get it out in a certain way, bring people along. Stefan wants to get the evidence out. He's such a. I love Stefan. I just can't wait until he gets his technical issues sorted and he can come back in. I really do miss him. I really love listening to his dissertations, looking at his evidence, the way that he thinks outside the box. You know?
Yeah. Oh, he's in the nest.
No, you don't want a donkey, you want an arse. I'm going to get an arse and call it Chisel.
Right.
Chisel Jerry. But it just shows you that, in his own mad ego, he's not much in the scheme of things. I much prefer to listen to, spend time with, and learn from man like Sheepu and guys like Stefan. Yeah. Because to them, it's all about, we want to wake people up. It's not ego based.
Right.
Right. You're absolutely right, Fallon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's strange how things work out in the end, because it was me feeling that I was going to be left out in the cold because of what went on with Jerry,
Right.
I wasn't too sure how the Eagle Eye crew was going to react to what was going on. And thankfully, they've, most of them have acted in the right way and know what's right and what's wrong and how to treat people and how not to treat people.
Yeah.
Right? I'm not the first person that Jerry's upset. I'm not the first person he's done this to, and I won't be the last.
Yeah, Chazzle Dazzle, Stefan and Shipu's mind work different. Right. Well, you bring brilliant minds together, and
there you go. This is why I'm so pleased with it with what we're doing, because we have these fantastic minds working in the right way and working in the collective. It's brilliant.
Yeah. Being humble is a superpower.
It is a superpower. Yeah. It is a superpower. When you've got intelligence and stuff, you can't be so arrogant. Yeah, of course he says we're shills. But what I say to Jerry is, where's your new discoveries, Jerry? Where is it? You're still talking the same shit you did last year. Where's your new discoveries? Simple as that.
Yeah, you know what? Think about it. He can't find his spoon. Okay? There it is. He can't find his spoon in his little vehicle. Boy, oh boy.
Oh.
Or the soap.
Or the soap. Or the toothpaste.
Bet she's got a big old batch of meth going up there. That's all.
Yeah, of course he has. Of course he has. And he's
Got a
got the
meth
shit to say,
lab up
we're
there.
shills. How the hell can we be this guy? Oh, I will. Fally, I will. Of course I'll give him the link. They can all go over there and be cult members, because that's what it looks like to me, that they're all cult members.
Yeah.
He's the cult, the guru, and they're all his charges. And that's not happening here, because we're all the same. We're all teachers, we're all students. We all want the same thing. We want the thirst for knowledge and truth. We want to know the truth.
Extinct bird crew.
Yeah, extinct bird crew. It's not PEC. It's but we can't call it the EEC because that's us. But it is extinct.
He says
I mean, why name yourself after
a
mythical beast that never fucking existed? I don't know. He says, "Be real." Talking about people believing in things that don't exist, and there he is naming his group after things that don't exist. It's a quandary, isn't it?
Yeah,
he's a fucking spoon, says Deborah.
Yeah, I just read that, laughed.
Jerry's a spoon, not sharp, says Davros. I'll give him props for what he's discovered, or he thinks he's discovered, but it's his boat, and he'll sink or swim in it, sink or float. Right. Carol says, "No, Jerry's a wanker. I've never liked him."
Yeah.
Well said, Carol. You can't be so up your ass that you can't see your own failures and your own
right.
When you need. Oh, you guys, you're just brilliant. You're brilliant. Odin, that was brilliant. Brilliant. You see, he's not mature enough to grow a beard, you see. He's still a baby. Thinking baby ways, you see. Still schoolyard, schoolyard. And he hasn't heard the concept of sticks and stones.
Yeah, Odin's a wordologist too.
I forgot. Yeah, he's the king of dabology. That's what it is. He's the king of dabology. That's his niche in life, to be the king of dabology.
Yeah,
whatever that is. Maybe that's a superpower as well. That was killer. It was a killer. I love that.
Yeah, now he thinks his teeth are going to get better rubbing Simpson's oil all over your teeth.
Oh, is that what he was saying?
Oh, man.
All right.
What he was leaking?
Was that before or after he wiped his
ass? What? I'm telling you what. If you do ever have a problem with your teeth and you're looking for an oil base to put on your gums or your teeth or anything, use frankincense. Okay, right. Frankincense. I got hit with a steering wheel right here.
Wow.
And this, driving in the snow, and it just and hit it. Blah blah, and the steering wheel hit me right here, and it busted the gum open and exposed the whole tooth down there. Oh, wow. I didn't see no dentist. I took frankincense oil, just kept putting it down there, and it grew back, man.
Wow, great.
Yeah,
let's remember that.
Yeah, if you start getting receding gums, because you get older, it's expensive. You'll get the good shit and start putting it on there. And it's good for you, man. There's all kinds of good properties in there,
Yeah, that's why it's so bloody expensive.
Right.
I know that much. It's not cheap stuff.
It has a nice odor, too, man. You can put it down behind your ear.
Yeah.
And it's better than that spray fucking toxic shit that you put under your armpits.
Right, yeah.
Right.
Don't forget, when you spray that, you're spraying all those fucking heavy metals under your fucking arm. Give you cancer.
Yeah.
Oh
That's
yeah,
what
you
people don't
lose what
understand.
people are
They're
doing.
poisoning you at every fucking turn, mate.
Yeah.
Exactly.
They poison you at every turn,
Yeah.
right? And they wonder
Even
why
the water that's
population
coming out of
going up
your
again.
shower.
Yeah.
Oh, without a doubt, poison everything, man.
I mean, this is. I mean, I don't
Thank you,
take
Cap.
baths. I don't have baths. I have a quick shower because I don't want to be in that fluoridated water too long.
Right.
You know. Odin says, "I love brushing my teeth with bicarbonate soda with lemon." Jerry uses soda drink. Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew. But by the looks of them chops, mate, it's just like he's using stones.
But he ain't doing it. He's just brushing his teeth with his finger and oil. Rick Simpson's oil. Live, too. He'll do it live.
Yeah, I
He
saw it.
gets up in the morning,
We've got screenshots of it.
hello,
We've got,
cuckoo,
we've
cuckoo.
got
This is Jerry
screenshots,
Camp
Chief.
up on
We've
the
got the
mountain.
screenshots. We've got the screenshots. I've got one. I'm going to make it into a meme. You wait. You wait.
Oh,
Dean's
no.
laughing because he knows.
I'm going to have to. Oh,
I may do it. I may do it by the end of the show. I may show it by the end of the show. But I'm going to see how it goes. I want Davros to get back in and James to come in because it was James who got the screen. So,
He sent me that and it scared the shit out of me. I was wondering what
it
the hell
scared
is
me,
it?
mate. I was, what? Fucking hell, Freddy Krueger.
Yeah. I just woke up. What the fuck?
Show me your nails. I want to see if your nails are clean. Mine are clean. They're clean.
I know I seen it, man. I already know what you're talking about. I go check on Jerry, see what he's doing every once in a while. You know, I know the days he streams, so I went on there and looked, and I said, "Oh my god, man!"
Yeah, I know. Probably so, enlightenment.
Yeah, it has. It has. I always boil mine and put it through filters before I drink anything. You can't drink tap water, mate. Never. You can't. Excuse me, guys. Carry on chatting. I need to go to the
All right.
boys.
All right.
Right on. Hey, let me talk to the chat a little bit here, Chief. One love to y'all, man. Y'all are on fire. Yeah, we've got some good stuff going on tonight. You know, let's do a roll call here. Hold on. We got Turd in the house. Yeah, there you are, Turd Ferguson. Odin's beard, of course, present. And Pearson, darling, one love. Greetings, brick builders. Hope you're melted truth. Yeah. Greetings. Yeah. Love you, sweetheart. Turd Ferguson's right there. Let's see here. Just scrolling through the chat here. Reap the whirlwind, red dude. Yeah, Turd. Never drink. Anyway, James Breeden, Big J, there you are. Dervos, thanks again, Derv, for that information earlier about the bot shit. Fallon, how you doing, honey? Davros, you coming back quick? What's up? Let me know. Enlightened Maniac, Mank. Yeah, I agree with you on this one too. What was that? Did I post that one? Because they didn't give him money for a That's how he rolls. That's how he rolls. Davros, there you are. Come on back, brother. Let's see. Got new comments coming in. What y'all talking about?
It should be 5 minutes, Davros, he said. It won't be long.
Yeah. Big highs to Odin. Turd. Back and forth. There you go. Lindsay, you were up here somewhere too. I remember seeing you. Ann Pearson. Yes. Dervo C. Fally. Yep. Deborah Watson. I think you had to take off, didn't you, sweetheart? See you soon.
I just want to shout out a big shout out to Face Diaper and a big shout out to Nicole. We still haven't heard from you, darling.
Yes.
We still haven't heard.
Yes.
It's been the 15th of December was the last time we heard. You're in.
Welcome back, Davos.
So if you're okay, let us know. Big shout out to Joachim. Big shout out to Mark. Big shout out to Sheepu, Stefan. something. I can't remember. It'll come to me. GJC frankincense, good info. Thank you. Says GJC and says Jerry's feathers get ruffled too easy. Laugh out. You know what? I'm not being funny, but he deserves all everything that is coming to him. All them people he fucked off, all those people that he's banned. Karma. Look where they ended up. Look what they're doing. We never needed him. We never needed him. We never needed him. Yeah. I'm afraid. He just takes away from what we're trying to do. And you know, if we can do,
it's all beyond me. I still look at it back and think, what the fucking mental shit, you know, like for no reason. It's just egotistical bullshit.
Of course, and it always is, isn't it?
Turd Ferguson says those dreads are insane, Spartan. I've seen them. I'm like, dang, we could hang someone with them.
Where is I can't see you now. I can just see you.
Because I'm moving around and want distracted, so I just stopped.
Oh, right. No, you're good. You're good.
I just stopped. And you know what? It'll take up less resources, and I don't get no flickers when I have it on.
Okay. No, you're good. I don't mind that. I don't mind as long as you're here with us.
Yeah, that looks better than me anyway, see?
I don't know. I like you. You're a pretty boy. You got that lovely beard. As a compliment, I guess. You say that.
So Yoakum shaved his off, eh? That sort of spun me out a bit.
You got red carded, mate, and so did James because he did it the same day. So they both.
I think I done mine the same day too.
It looks like Mel Gibson, Indiana Jones.
Where is it?
Yeah. Gone. Yeah. I don't have it. I don't even have my red card anymore. It's just
no. Well, good thing I kept mine handy.
Yeah.
And says,
not organised.
And says he banned me too. Wow. Yeah. He's banned a lot of people, mate. He's banned a lot.
I'm making this hash too. I don't want to think that everybody that I'm just a chronic because I'm sitting here smoking hash nonstop. So
listen.
I got another bowl of hash going, so I said I'll be in camouflage. See?
Yeah. It's all good. It's all good.
Where'd Dino go? What happened there?
Yeah, he's just steps out a minute. He'll be back.
He just
he's probably got a little tech issue too. But we have them, don't we? You know, it's
he didn't tip the delivery guy right.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. The Enlightened Manx says, Spartan, I give your channel to other channels, chat groups, and tonight. Well, thank you very much for spreading that. And please like, share, spread the link so that we can get more people in and open their eyes. Good vibes.
Well, I got Orson Austin. He's going to come on for a bit of a guest appearance as well, and hopefully have a chat. See if we can have a chat to the Conspiracy Music Guru, and might get him on for a guest appearance as well at some stage if we can.
Well, you can link all of that. That's no problem. You know.
Yeah, no. So I know all them lads. So if we can, I'll have a bit of a chat with them and see if we can line something up. Get them on for a bit of a guest appearance, and they share it as well, and gets the word out a bit more for us.
Of course. It's all about spreading the word. The Enlightened Mate said he banned my people who come to his channel and they don't want to bother with him. Listen, once you see those teeth and those dirty hands, you won't want to bother with him either.
There's too much anger there.
Far too much anger.
Yeah, it's always
his ego makes his channel subs weak. Of course it is. It's all weak. You've only got one person talking all the time. It's weak. Odin's been crazy. He banned me, blocked me when told him I thought the Earth was a quarry. He called me retarded all the time. Yeah, we'll do that. But you see, here you can have your say here because it's a forum.
Yeah,
it's a meeting of minds and ideas. We toss them around. We may not agree. But I respect your opinion because you're a human being the same as me, and we can still be friends afterwards, even if we disagree on opinions.
Of course, that's the thing.
Right.
You're allowed. There's nothing wrong with healthy discussion and having a debate.
How else are you supposed to chew the fat if you can't? Not everybody can agree on everything all the bloody time. But this shows you the tyrannical nature of the guy. Agree with me, or you're banned.
Exactly. It's a cult. It's not.
Right. Go on Spartan Red Stream. You're banned.
He's doing exactly what he promotes that he doesn't do.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Well said, Davros. Because You cannot be talking about collective consciousness when you're trying to stifle it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, them 3,000 subs he has need to come over here.
Yeah, exactly.
Spartan Red.
It's not even that. It's not even that, right? It's calling
Right.
us retards, right? It's
Right.
calling us shills and all sorts of other garbage that he's calling us. Yet he's still trying to get in our group. He's still trying to come on the stream.
Right.
What the fuck is all that about? You know, if you hate us so much, why are you so intent on getting on our stream to talk shit? Because you know you're going to get blocked as soon as we
Maybe
see your
he
name.
sent Booster Boy.
Yeah, probably.
Booster
Well,
boy.
I don't know.
Was there a booster boy? Is he a friend of them island boys or?
Carol says, "Angry little man."
I'm a
Jerry
booster
found himself
boy.
good the diabetic crackhead. Like that, it's a friendly debate. Who know the truth? Meltogy's truth because you can notice it around your own area where people live. Exactly.
Yeah,
It's all about. We have to be adult about things. We can disagree. Not everything. I mean, I don't agree with everything that's been presented all the time. You can't do that. But you can respect someone being a human being and having their opinion. You know.
Yeah.
At the bottom dollar, we're all human beings, aren't we? Surely.
Yeah, that's what it's about.
Because you say left and I say right, it doesn't mean to say that we're retarded and all the rest of the shit that he wants to come out with. And as for his PEC followers, they're just as bad because they're sitting there watching a guy in a car trying to do a stream that doesn't really work out because he's always fucking up. Talking about the same thing he talks about last year and the year before. Where's his discoveries?
You know, I don't even need to watch him to know what's going on. It's like watching fucking Days of Our Lives. You can catch one show every 30 years and know what the fuck's happening. He's starting off playing those fucking songs over and over and over, no doubt, and
he's still doing
the same fucking shit.
Davros, he's still doing it. We sent our spiders out. He's still doing it. Still doing it. It's like
there's my boy
videos
awake
now.
in the background.
He's a music
Go
video
get your kangaroo.
Yeah.
Hey, darling, how you going? You right, buddy?
I mean, if you're, I'm not going to name names of where the music's coming from, but that person, you seriously think you're going to get popular with Jerry's using your stuff?
You're digging a hole.
Digging a hole.
Yep.
You know,
like you said a long time ago, you know what? You don't want to be tarred with the same fucking brush, you know, and that's what it's going to come down to.
And you know what? The longer the longer I stayed with him, it was more the negative energy from him was impacting on me.
Your channel's completely different. Yeah. Your channel's therapy.
I had to get away from him, and I had to expand my own way of doing things.
Seen it happen. I seen it happening to you too, because it happened to me. And my girl pointed out to me.
Yeah.
He said that guy just makes you guys angry, man. And I go,
he does.
It's not right, girl.
He does. And you know what? I knew it as well because I was going against my nature. I'm not like that. I'm not like that. I'm a very, very humble, giving, loving person, and I always try and see other people's points of view. Very good listener. I like to listen to other people talk. Dina, I'll tell you that. Right. And so will Fally. We spent 4 hours on Messenger the other day. Couldn't believe how long we was chatting, but it was such a lovely chat. And I'm not for all this, calling people retards and all that. But that's what was happening because I was picking up on that negative stuff that he likes to spew out.
Well, like I said, your channel's therapy. His channel, you need therapy after fucking watching it.
Yeah, that's a good.
You watch him. You got to lie down in a dark room.
Yeah,
that's what's wrong with me. I need fucking therapy. Dang it. That's why I got a bowl of hash in front of me.
Yeah, exactly. You know what the best therapy is? Have a smoke, chill out with your friends and family.
Do what we're doing now. Come on the stream.
People that love you. Come on the stream. Meet the wonderful Eagle Eye crew and just be happy to be alive. I'm happy to be alive.
Anyway, let's get off this shit can and that fuck.
Oh yeah, but we don't really want to be.
Don't give it any energy. Let's just get on with the business at hand.
Because we've been on an hour and 46 minutes, and his stream would have finished by now.
Ian Pearson.
He would have played all the music that he could play, and called us all cunts and retards, and
showed his
I don't know
hand.
how people can put up with it. I don't know how people can put up with it night after night, the same shit, you know. Same
Well,
shit.
all us cunts are congregated here, and we got a cuntologist to help us through the day.
There you go, Odin Beard, the cuntologist. I'd love to send him over there to assassinate Jerry. I really would.
I'm green belt, motherfucker.
Yeah, look, Enlightened Man. I'll just read a few more.
I'm a red brick belt.
Yeah, exactly. Jerry, he moaned at Mark on your live stream a few days before you banned him, and I was like, you can't diss Mark for his own opinion. Exactly, that's what he does, because it's not his opinion; it's someone else's opinion. It's not valid,
right?
And I'm not putting up with all of that behaviour. I'm a big man. I've got grandkids. I'm not being talked to like a bitch. I haven't got a pussy like a bitch. And in the end, who got treated like the bitch?
Exactly. Yeah.
Choke the bitch out with my beard, says Odin. Oh, carry on, Eagles. The melt is elbow off. Waiting. Yeah, we're waiting. We're a couple of man down. That's why we're shooting the breeze. We've got waiting for Fervent to come back, and we're waiting for James to jump in.
I got a couple of pictures here, you know, from when I done the gun climb. I've gone back through them and got a couple of new ones in there. If you wanted me to show a bit of stuff there, a lot of new people here that haven't seen that old boots on the ground footage of that.
You can do that. You can do whatever you like, Davros, mate.
Well, did you want me to start showing a couple of photos?
Yeah, I'll just ask for the screen. You get it.
Okay.
Fally said, "Red Brick family reunions on the daily, priceless." It is, Fally. I wish I had my full mojo, my full vigor, because then it would be every night with me. But I've been ill, and I've got to really take it easy. So it's only 3 times a week for me. There you go, Mr. D. You're in. Dan Jones Muller says, "I like that show with no talking, only music, called The Greatest Story. Many awesome pictures like you guys." Yeah, I've seen it. So it's all yours, Mr. D. I'm going to grab a drink.
So, like a lot of people haven't seen these old photos of when I'd done this is one of the Melfa buildings here near me in that glass house complex. I showed them a while ago. Oh, here we go. Now it's fucking with me. There we go. So I'll just skip a couple of these. So this is a path on the way up towards it. You can see a lot of these steps, old steps that are still remnants here that are melted down.
Right.
Right, I'm back, mate. I'm back.
So this is one of the biggest rock curtains I've ever had the privilege of coming across. You can see this is the handrails in here.
Wow.
You can really see this massive rock curtain that's come over the top, and it's of this opening there. Wow. I did get right up inside of that, but this stuff's just amazing. You can even see you can see the brick lines, how that it's coming at an angle, and you can still see those brick lines in there.
Yeah. Great.
So this is a bit closer up to that opening. You still see that.
Clearly see the carbon 14 still stuck in that melt.
Oh, this was crazy melted, eh? Just
rolling over.
Viscosity there. Incredible.
So, but these lines here were just amazing. How it's just all churned in together.
Yeah.
Just crazy. And see, it's sort of wanting to start to go a little bit cubity up top here. But then it's gone.
Oh, you missed out. You missed out, Davros. You missed out when with Sheeper. We had cubits. Cubits profile.
I still got a twinge for him.
Oh, you need to check that last stream, the Wednesday night stream with Sheeper, because you'll be moist. You'll get moist.
Yeah, I will now that I can get on there. I couldn't even be able to watch a video without it freezing up on me, so it's been a bit of a pain. But now I'm back in the world of the living. I'm going to be here all the time again, and I'm going to start exploring this complex again and get more boots on the ground footage for you all.
Oh, great! It's a great little place there, though. I must admit.
It's beautiful. So just seeing that carbon 14 and just that melt, you can see that brick wall underneath there. Same as here, you can see that brick. That's a brick. You know, and those lines there.
Really?
See that? Yeah. This is look. I was about halfway up here. So this is that rock curtain on this side, and then out. And there's another couple of buildings. This is a lot of buildings in this area. So I'm about halfway up the building now. This is getting a bit closer. They call that one Mount Tibrogargan. And it's all one giant complex of about 18 buildings all melted down together.
Yeah. Wow.
So this is up the top of it now. This is looking at the tops of those cubits. The biggest cube. These cubits go from the top all the way to the ground.
Yeah.
It's absolutely crazy. And you can see, it's just melted. It's one of the greatest evidences I've ever seen of melt. And especially, you can see the cubits really melted in certain sections, and then they're a lot more cubit in others. But this is the other one. And they're all in a perfect, like, geometrically shaped line, and it's just it's not normal. Like, you can just see how it's created in a pattern when you look at it from different angles. It makes up an actual pattern.
Huh.
So this is looking down the melt, looking towards the ocean way now. That's the ocean out here. You can see that's the ocean there, and that's the seafront. But the melt here was just amazing. And this is a cubit wall that run all the way down the top of this building. Like, that's people down here. So, you can see how massive this thing actually is.
Really is. I mean,
Yeah.
And look at the melt. Look at that. It looks like ice cream. You can really look at that. It's crazy melt. All melt. This is all. I'm standing. This is all cubits. This whole section, from this side right over here, is one giant top of melted cubic columns. Some of them are still intact, but it's like the top's all melted and they've all fused together.
Fused together, yeah, at the top.
Wow.
And this is another giant section of cubit with that melt.
See the melted brick there on the corner.
This is the area where I found you can see a perfect brick wall. It's just one of the most amazing pieces of evidence I've had the privilege of finding.
Yeah. Look
Just
at
the
that.
tops of the melted cubits all fusing together. That's right on the tops of the cubits, and they go right down to the ground. It's huge, this thing. It's just absolutely crazy.
I mean, you've got to see that Wednesday stream, Davros, because not only did Sheepu show these wonderful examples of cubits and distressed pancake brick lines, he also did look at some stuff under a microscope.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
And,
Awesome.
if you when you see what he found under the microscope, your mind will be blown. And that's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm
That's
going to
what I'm
go
saying.
back.
Go back and watch the stream.
Yeah, 100%.
And watch
I'll do that.
Sheepu's section, and because he starts out with the stuff under the microwave, and then he goes into more melted buildings. But the things he chose to look at under the microscope, you'd be amazed.
I'll do it straight away.
Was it soy sauce or something? He looked under salt. He looked at, and the geometric patterns are just the same macro as the melt. The geometric shapes are the same.
Yeah, I'll definitely, as soon as the stream finishes today, I'm going to jump on and do some catch up, because I definitely need to. Been away too long, and it's just really good to be back. And I'm looking forward to getting back, doing some boots on the ground stuff, and bringing some new stuff for everybody.
Yeah, we as I said to you, Davros, we've missed you, mate. And the stream's always good, but when we've got all the boys in, or all the boys that are coming in regular, it just feels
a different atmosphere,
more like
isn't
home.
Yeah.
It feels more like home, how it was when we was all on. And you're always missed, mate. You're always missed.
Thank you. Now this is a front shot of those cubits. So this is where I was standing before, looking at the tops. But as you can see, they go right to the ground. This is melted section of cubits here. But these are just amazing. Like, you know how much I love cubits. I got cubits.
Oh, of course.
And just to be able to be standing on all these was just an amazing experience. I got some video as well. But this is, you probably remember this one.
I do. The Enlightened Mate. If you just go to, just go on my channel. All the live streams should be there. It's Wednesday's live stream. I'll find it and put the link in the description box whilst Davros is talking.
So this, they call this front one Mount Crookneck, and they call this one in behind it Mount Biwa. But this is at this. Look at the cubits on this thing. It's like, oh my god, same as this. You know, I just can't wait to get. These are the next two I'll be exploring. I think I've got a bit clearer photo of that, maybe. But see, you can see the melt, how some of them go in and sink down and create that bowl sort of look as well. But, you know, that's perfect evidence of melt. And this thing's high. You can see, like, that's a fruit tree way down here. You know, there's a long way up here. So you can see there's
the heights.
Oh, I'm not scared. I was hanging out over the edge. I was maniac.
I bet you was. I can't do that stuff, mate.
Yeah. No, I got
little old heart would just go. I'd end up having a heart attack, mate.
This is looking. That's the actual highest
I'm just
point.
a little bit frozen at the moment, Davros. I'm just waiting for it to unclick itself. So I keep talking and keep narrating. Here we go.
Yep.
We're back.
Just the melt through here. It's just insane. You can see how it all fuses together and just melts down. That's the highest point on this building. So, but that's a cube. They're cubits melted together. This one hasn't quite fused, but that's their cubits all melted together. So they as we know, they go in stages. You know, it's the brick wall, and then some reason it goes cubit, and then after cubits, this is what you get. This is what you see when that's a cubit there. See, another cubit. These are all tops. I'm standing on the tops of cubits. This is a great melt line, just amazing.
There you go, Enlighten. There's the link to that Wednesday night video. Look at the flow in between.
More melt lines, and just a great place. I'll just skip through these. Some of these aren't really, but this stuff you can see is just crazy melt. You know, all running down.
Look at that. I mean, I always used to say in the beginning, and you know this for yourself, Davros, that very important to look at the texture of stuff.
Yep.
Look at the texture. Look at the viscous nature. Look at the
like
whole,
that.
The swirling, the churning. It's all indications of super high heat.
That's right. See those lines? That's the top of a cubit right there. That's a cubit. That's another one there.
You see, they're bent over and fused together. You see,
they've all melted together. Yep. But if we know what we're looking at. A lot of people wouldn't have a clue. And look at this. This is just insane. That you can see that's clearly melted. People just don't know what they're looking at.
Exactly. They're thinking it's. Half of them think it's mud. Half of them think it's volcanoes. Where I mean, I don't know. I don't think Australia's got any volcanoes, but
yeah, that's what the mainstream narrative is. What these are, they say this was volcanic, and this was this here. What they say was that magma came up the core of a volcano, hardened, and then the exterior of it eroded away somewhere. Like, it's like, okay, where's the fucking gone? Like,
Enlightened Mate said, "What is qubit?" No, it's not qubit. It's qubit. Just like the game Qubits.
Qubit was a computer game character.
Yeah, Qubit.
And he's shaped like those qubit blocks that we explained.
But really, what it is it's block lines.
Yeah. That's where the terminology originated from.
Turd Ferguson is on the case. Devil's Tower is qubit blocks. Yep, I've done a video on it, proved it.
100%.
Yep. You can stick your tree stumps up your ass. It's not. It's a building.
That's qubits right there. There you go.
Qubits.
There's a cube. And I love it. It's one of my favorite parts of meltology is qubits for some reason. But you see this, they haven't fused, but down here they've fused. That's all qubits. Yeah. That's all qubit. One there, one down here, all melted qubit. Yeah, exactly.
Must say though, my favorite has to be any kind of viscosity.
Oh, it's all my favorite. You know that,
I love it.
I just got a thing for qubits. I don't know why. It's just, but look at that's looking back up along that qubit line.
Oh wow!
Yeah, I'm looking at the qubit lines, and all of a sudden I hear ice. What the
That's
hell?
my drink. That's my drink.
I was like, that is awesome, man. You got meltage going on.
Here we go.
So
You should have
this
did that
is
when you were doing all the iceberg shit, brother.
No, because that is my next video. That'll be. I've only got one video now on the channel, and the second one will be I'm doing the ice buildings next.
So this is one of the best pieces of evidence I've ever discovered. This is the side of a cubic column, but what do you see here? One brick.
Red brick.
Look at that. It's clear as day. There's
Red
brick lines.
brick,
You can. That's just a
man.
big old brick.
If
sticking
you
out.
look here to the right hand side, if you just where's your hand?
I'm on David R. That's not me, by the way.
Where's David? Oh,
So if you go straight up from the date, you'll see David R. wrote on the.
oh right, yeah, that's
the
what I was
wall.
looking. You can just see the brick under the stucco covering.
You can still see it clear as
That's it.
day there, eh?
Just right
This
there.
is amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. This one here, look at that. And then this one's broken off, sort of melted. Then under here, more brick lines, brick line. One of the best pieces of it. And this is on the side of a massive cubic column. Why would it? People have got to ask themselves these questions. What are you looking at?
Why would volcanic lava
have a brick wall?
Bricks?
Yeah,
how
why
can
would
it
a
be
brick?
bricks?
And they just can't see it.
Of course not.
So, I'll just skip through these a bit quicker. But there, you've seen a brick line in that rock.
Red bricks.
Yeah, just underneath
Red
that
bricks.
exterior. That's all heat damage, but you could chip a bit off, and you still see that brick clear as day. That's a couple of bricks fused together.
Right.
And then it also explains why Australia's so red.
Yep, exactly. 100%.
You know,
It's
looking
talking
at
about
that
building.
stone there, you see what they call that a stone in geology. Turn back to that last one you showing them bricks fusing together. But I'll give you an example. I lived in Colorado, Springs, Colorado. I lived on Pikes Peak Mountain, and my father and I used to collect these round balls. And they'd be in various sizes.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what that was. It was
Yep.
mortar snot it was like the concrete that got around bricks, different chunks of sizes of bricks. That's why there's different sizes of it. And inside is my birthstone, amethyst.
Yeah.
See,
It's an
I know
amalgamation.
today that's red bricks, and I collected that shit when I was a kid. It's
Yeah.
so cool to know today. You don't
Exactly,
know because my
exactly.
father's not around to notice. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Anyway,
It's an amalgamation. You've got the obviously you've got the mortar in it. You've got concrete mold upgrades as well, and it's all melting together.
anyways, I just had to. That's cool to see that because that just verifies it in my own mind's eye to know that. You know what I mean? That's cool stuff, man. I love it. Carry on, sir.
So a couple of videos here for you to have a look at. May as well flick through. It's all going cubit there.
Cubits. And the old carbon 14 scavengers put in the disguise. And that's what fools a lot of people. The vegetation. It just masks the obvious to them. But me, I'll see through that shit like glass.
Yeah.
Look at the viscous soles on the inside of that.
Great location.
Yeah. Big shout out to Jen if you're watching. Hope you're okay. Great stream last night with Sheepu, by the way, Jen. Again. Where is Fervent? Dino,
Yeah.
where are you? What's going
Dino,
on?
what's up?
Sorry about the noise in the background here. I've got a bit of crew here
No,
getting ready to go out and stuff. So
You're good, mate. Don't worry about
So I'm up the top here now, looking at the cubits.
Oh my Lord.
There's a bit of a climb.
Bit of a climb. The size of those. Incredible. You can see it, little bits of chips off and see the red
You can
brick
see
underneath.
those brick lines.
Yeah. Oh wow. Look at that. Amazing. Amazing.
So this is me summiting. So you can sort of summit the mountain or the building top with me. Look at these old stairs melted.
Whoa.
Yeah, the viscosity at the bottom there.
What do they have written on their tax?
Tax, yeah.
Yeah, they didn't pay their taxes. You're
You pay
melted.
taxes. We melt you. Incredible, look at that. Altered states of matter. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Can't beat boots on the ground evidence. Look at this.
Nah,
shit.
it's
Wow.
great fun being up there. See, there's something I missed there too. I've got to go back and look.
Yeah. That's awesome boots on the ground stuff, man.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah, I've been inside of some buildings, melted buildings in Utah when I was a kid too. That today I know what they were, but then, you know, I was told the wrong narrative, you know, blah, blah, blah.
Well, that's all you get from, you know, the academic world and the and your schooling and stuff. It's all crap.
That's the brick wall that I was showing you before. That's the real clean one.
Right. Nice.
Enlightened Mank says, I think of the world now as Mario realm because Mario symbolically shows the red bricks because the game shows the plumbers breaking bricks and the baddie boss was a lizard king.
Like it.
Turd Ferguson says, killer stuff, Dad Ross, killer stuff.
All
So
the
this-
local news agencies around here are like using broadcast stuff like this, and they're doing stuff from home. All the backgrounds are red brick shit. Swear.
Yeah. It's like they purposely just put it in your face all the time, you know?
Right.
Put it in your face. See if you're awake. See if you're awake. See if you can understand.
Walking up the cube, it's here.
Turd Ferguson says they pay big money to regurgitate the mainstream narrative. Quackademia.
Yes, sir, they do.
Oh man, look at that. You get confused. Don't get confused. It's not mud.
I'm standing on the highest point now. Look at all these buildings around me. It's insane.
Right.
Huge buildings, just the very tops we're looking at there. Very, very tops. You know, as big
I'm
as
getting
you
swarmed by sandflies here.
I bet you are. As big
See
as
them
you
all
may
over?
think, as big as you may think that they are now, they are nothing compared to what they were. Yeah,
That's my
melted
next
building.
mission is M2.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, it'd be good for you,
I'll be
mate.
heading-
Good for you.
yeah, I'm heading out there next. So I'm
Looking
trying to
forward
hang
that
out
image.
over the edge.
No safety net, no safety line.
Nothing.
You know, you
Hey,
Australians
Davros.
are yeah, what they call it, that fair dinkum. You're fair dinkum, mate.
I don't muck around. I'm not even fornicate with the
when you're
wildlife.
out when you're out there on boots on the ground, Davros, are you do you bring like a hammer and chisel with you and bust any of these things open?
No,
You
I,
need to-
if I did smash that rock open with another rock.
Because
So
there's this one guy on a YouTube channel I watched. I had to find a link, but he's not a red brick person, but he's just out smashing into the melted world, right? And
Yep.
some of the stuff that he was smashing into was stuff I seen on our things. I'm like, man, I'd let him go smash on some melted building for a while, you know?
yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
fucking, yeah, it's frozen up on me.
So maybe
And
they
this
can
is
carry
what
some
I've
out
got.
there, man.
Why
Might-
I've got
might
so
pay
much
for it.
angst. I have so much angst with these geologists because they've got all the tools, all the resources, all you know. They can get to most parts on the realm, and they're coming up with absolute garbage to explain stuff. It's ridiculous.
I've frozen up. Fucking dang. Hang on.
You're okay. You're moving around, but your
Am I?
picture's not.
I can't see it
Yeah.
on my screen though.
Yeah, your picture is frozen, I think, but you're okay because I can see you. and I can see you moving about.
Yeah, it's not. I can't see my. I'm just trying to. Give me a
Re-hit the play
second.
button on there. Looks
I
like
can't
it's turned
see.
off.
I can only see my cursor. No, it's
Oh,
frozen.
that's what it looks like. It just looks like it's on pause. If you hit play again, it start playing again.
Yeah, but I can't. You can see my cursor, but I can't
Yeah,
when I move
you
it.
can't see it.
Nah. So I'm trying to wing it without.
Oh,
Yeah, she's frozen. I'm fucked.
oh.
Fucking thing.
Well, I'll pull you out and then you come back in.
Yeah, can you do that, please?
There you go.
My screen's still frozen. My whole computer's frozen. All right, I'll be back. My apologies.
All right, mate. No worries.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah, so that's another one gone down. Chief, me and
What's
you.
up? What's up, brother?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Dino, where are you? You should be back by now.
Let's see
He's
here,
probably
man.
having to reboot
Yeah,
as well.
I know the operating system he's using. I was trying to think, what, but I don't know. But that looks like different computer that he was on than the one before, because he said he used Fedora or Ubuntu.
Yeah.
So I don't know if Davros is still on Ubuntu, but sometimes, he could have got out of that if he were just on his computer, double clicked that a couple times. It would ask him, and it would have just closed the window for him.
Yeah,
and then he could have reopened it by staying in.
Yeah, but the thing is, sometimes when you do share the screen, you can't see the icons because you're just on the picture, and the picture's too big for your icon is further down in the screen. That's the problem with it. I think it's a bit of a shoddy way to do it, that you can't see anything apart from the screen because you should have a picture in picture. Could do picture in picture, but that would solve it, because then you can still see what else is going on rather than being kind of blind when you're sharing the screen. But I suppose they'll work things out as they move along. We just try and make the best of what we got. It happens sometimes. We always seem to. Well, I mean, Dino's the classic case. We'll always have the little technical problems and stuff, but we carry on. And whilst we're waiting, I'll show some stuff anyway.
That's cool.
Yeah, I mean, I've always got stuff to show. I did a little bit of research today.
Nice.
Not heavy like I normally would, but because I've got to take it easy. But it's good enough for tonight's show. Can you see that, Chief?
Yes.
Yeah, this is a place called Genovese Tower, and obviously it's Italy. And what do we see? Look at the state of this building. Look where it is.
Out in the middle of nowhere, right?
Right in the sea. In this bloody sea.
Makes you want to go under there in the water and just see what's there.
Here we go. Look, a little different angle. It's obviously clearly melted. Look at the distress in the brickwork.
Wow.
And then, the remnants at the top is sunk. It's in water, sunken and melted, flooded over by the rising water. And all of this that's underneath is melted building as well, as you would expect, because it's not floating on water. Slightly different building, still Italy, I believe. And we can see that this is in turmoil here. Look at the churned out nature of these bricks, all cooked and damaged. Heat rising from the bottom, taking over the walls of this place. And of course, look where it is. The impossible build.
Right.
How would you build this here? How would you seat this building here on top of this rubble? You can't.
Exactly.
You can't do that. Again, this is Italy again. And we see remnants of melted buildings.
Right, and we see that lady on top of that, so it gives you an understanding how big it really is.
Nice, gives you the scale. It's all cooked out though thoroughly. It's hardly any carbon 14 here, but there is around the edge underneath.
Real.
As you see the plant life in there. And then in the background, another huge melted building here. This is all one building here. It's so, people still, not the Eagle Eye crew and people I've told you, but in a broader sense, they still don't understand that the X Factor event happened first. The waters came in afterwards. It flooded everything. As the waters rose, there's another angle with a man on the top this time. Just to give us a scale. I like the way it's leaning, Chief. Look at the lean on it.
Right, he's heavy.
And then there's a brick ash all around it. See it's kind of blocky here at the bottom.
Right.
Sitting
That's a
in brick
10.
ash.
See? So that's a 10 for a melted building picture there.
You know me. You know me, mate. You've seen my work before.
Yeah, that one looks cool. That's a I never seen this one, this particular image. You
This
know,
one.
you see so many, but yeah, it is cool.
Yeah, I mean, you know me. I like to. I mean, I've seen so many pictures now, and you know, it's testament to myself that I don't repeat myself that often.
Right.
You know, because you imagine how many images you've seen and how many images you've tossed away and thrown in the bin. It is a wonder how I don't repeat
Right.
myself.
This is for Fervent Heat here, because I got one of these. I look at my buds with them, right?
Yeah.
And
Oh, you got.
I see why he
it.
uses it, because sometimes you see something in that brick that you might not have seen before. You want to see what's it doing there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and
sure.
And I don't know. I do it sometimes too, when you know.
But it's just an added tool for you to use, because sometimes
you get
when
old,
you
your
pull that
eyes
image
go
up, exactly, you pull that image up, and when you're just looking at it, you know, naked eye, you don't sometimes you don't see those little details. But as soon as you get that magnifying glass, mate, that's why Fervent.
And it helps you find stuff that people pollute. Because I'm telling you
of
what,
course.
out of all the images I've got a whole bunch where I've retrieved it and somebody put it up there, altered as heck.
Yeah.
You know, to look melted deliberately.
Yeah,
So
I've seen a couple of those.
I look for that. Yeah.
I've seen a couple. You've got to be very careful. I mean, always.
They put that out there so later, when your numbers get up, they'll go find that image or this. And
oh, look, it's fake. It's fake.
Yeah,
fake.
Yeah, they're all doing.
You photoshopped it. You photoshopped it.
They're
mate.
Photoshop. Exactly. See, that's part of their game. Always thinking ahead. You know.
Oh, of course. But,
that's why
I always. I'm very careful what I pull out to show people. Make sure it's valid. It's exactly what I say it is. If I've got any doubts about it, I don't pull it.
Right.
You know, and there's a heck of a lot of people who are doing fakes. So
I know you ran into the sleeping lady, right? Right.
Yeah.
See, and they put that out there, and I say to them, thanks, because it doesn't matter. Even the guy who digitally altered it, all he did is use melted building and digitally art. We still know it's a melted building, whatever you wanted to make it look like.
Yeah,
you know
of course. Chazzel says this is clear evidence, and John Barr just found out about melted buildings. Well, John,
nice.
you come to the right place if you want to expand and really understand meltology. There is a link in my description box for the documentary, Joachim's documentary, the Tartarian Meltdown, Meltology Explained. It will give you an even more foundation into melted buildings, into the realm. And you probably stepped in at the right time, actually, because, you know, we are on an upward curve. We are making more discoveries, and there will be more documentaries coming out soon as we collate and tie all the loose ends together. Anyway, let's get back into the melted buildings. Here we were. This is where we were. And of course, we know the heat from this event traveled from the bottom upwards.
Right.
And distressed the bricks. And I mean, these holes should be much bigger on this.
Right.
But the heat expanded inwards. The bricks have expanded inwards and made the holes smaller. But still, we move on. There's another shot of Genovese Tower in Italy. Slightly more detail on it. It's not so fuzzy. You can see all the red bricks. Some have compressed down. That's why they're sticking out. And very slate looking. Slate is just compressed red bricks. Compressed. It was
The
very
weight,
viscous. The weight of the actual bricks squeezing and compressing the bricks makes them pop out and turn very thin,
Right.
which is now called slate. I mean, look at this here at the bottom. This window here, or archway window, whatever you want to call it, is all heat damaged. This one's nearly closed up with the heat expansion at the bottom. Arch there. And the rest of it is melted underneath. Oh, someone's come in. Let me grab them.
I heard
It's
him.
Davros.
Davros.
You're back. Nice one, mate.
Sorry about that, guys. All right. Yeah, I apologise.
Sorry. Oh, Chazzel says, John Barr, I'm only 2-3 months in myself. Enjoy the ride. And it is a ride. It's an enjoyable ride. It's good to actually understand your reality, understand the topography of
Oh, it's weird.
to understand the actual forces and energy needed to cause this event is incredible. But it's a wonderful truth to actually understand your reality, what you see outside of your front door, and account for all these odd shaped mountains and the reason why everything's up and down in the topography. You know, obviously we get flat areas, but you know, it's amazing to understand your reality. Odin's beard says, looks like one of Jerry's old teeth.
I already laughed at that. I'll laugh again.
Third Focus says, Meltology explained his amazing documentary much better than Angry Man's video. It's far better than what we had before, which is why we're endorsing it. And also it's from Joachim and his Eagle Eye crew. And it's a fantastic documentary to watch. And the link is in the description box for Meltology Explained.
Right.
So you'll fit, Davros?
Yeah, I think I'll go back. I'm all good now. I'm sounding okay and everything good?
Yeah, you sound great.
Great.
But you run in Ubuntu?
What's that, sorry?
What operating system are you using on that computer there?
I haven't really got a clue. It's just a Hewlett-Packard piece of shit. So,
Okay, I remember you talking about last time you were running Ubuntu or Fedora Core or something on it.
Yeah, that's on my laptop. So when I'm out and about, I get on the laptop if I'm mobile.
Oh, so you have a home PC right there?
Yeah, I'm on the home PC now, and it's freezing up. I haven't used it in a long time. So, you know, when I first turned it on, it took ages to install updates and everything. I'm thinking,
what operating system are you running?
I have no idea. It's Microsoft,
no.
yeah. Windows 10, I think it is, or something.
Oh, Windows 10, yeah.
Well, it's a little while to wake itself up.
They make everything to break in Windows. You know, Windows break. You know what I mean? Throw a red brick through a window, see what happens.
Right?
Plenty of breakage.
Yeah.
Oh, mate. Right, I'll carry on, Davos. You come in after I've done it.
Yeah, I've got a couple more things there I can show later if you want. But yeah, go for
no
it.
problem.
Okay.
Again, where's James? And
where's James, man?
Where
He's
you
cooking
gone?
Chicken wings, man.
I bet he is. He said he was driving, so maybe he had to work.
Oh, okay.
Today, so probably being maybe a little bit later.
Well, I'm going to step out here.
I was just starting to show these, Davros. This is a place called the Genovese Tower in Italy. Yeah, and as I'm saying, you can see how some of the bricks have turned into slate, cooked out and churned down here, and the heat damage to these windows is evident. Again, look at this shit. How do you build a building like this? You don't.
No, that's just...
You don't build this. This is a remnant. This is pocket survival here. The rest
you can't unsee it, can you?
No, you can't unsee it, mate. Once your eyes are opened, you can never unsee it. Again, more melted building, pockets of survival. Look at the blocks here. Look at it, just ballooning out here because it's closest to the heat. Take the water away and replace it with brick flood, and you have the scenario. I say this all the time. See the brick block lines running through. You can see the bricks. You know it's a building. How did they put this in here? They didn't.
That's a great pick, that one, isn't it?
Yeah, they
Really
didn't
good.
put it there. It was what you see above is the same as it's below, but this above has been cooked.
Yeah,
It's the
really,
same.
really good.
Yeah, it's the same consistency and texture as this shit down at the bottom here. Again,
I'm just smashing this toasted ham cheese sandwich, so excuse me.
Oh no! Oh, mind you, it's early there, isn't it? It's your breakfast. Oh, come back. Here we go. Another look at this place. You can see these are pockets of survival. It's all rock curtained over and around. You can see the drip here. The rock curtain. And bricks are all mangled here. Survival. You can see the red bricks here. It's all red bricks. Different states of damage. See this part here is totally different from the red bricks here. Yeah, these are survivors. These bricks here are just mangled.
Yeah. Thanks, Enlightened. I'll have a look into it, brother. Cheers. Much love.
Again, I believe this is still Italy. You can clearly see the pancake brick lines.
Yeah, look at that background to the right. Amazing.
Clearly see the pancake brick lines. Steps here are damaged as well.
Is that, I got a lot of people turned up here visiting my sister, so hopefully that isn't coming through, that noise too much.
No, you're good. You're good, mate.
Okay.
You're all right. Just another shot of this place. You can see this is all melted building around it. This is pocket of survival. We've even got bricks down here. So everything's red bricks in this realm. Again, look.
Nice, look at that.
Pancakes, block lines. These are block lines.
Look at that ledge they're standing on.
Oh, it's crazy,
isn't it?
Right here. And look underneath the water line.
Looks like cubits.
Yeah, it looks like the tops
Looks like
of cubits.
cubits.
Tops of cubits. Very well spotted. This here is these are apertures. These are arches.
Yep.
Yeah, this is an aperture here. And of course, you've got the pocket of survival sunken down into it.
There's a lot going on. There's a lot going, excuse me. There's a lot going on in that photo.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
For sure, mate. Oh, dear.
Oh, nice. Look at that. Isn't that just amazing? What a transition. Middle to top, the bottom, the whole lot.
It's cray because look, they're sitting on a huge block line here.
Yeah. And then you can see
bricks,
and then it's gone brick.
Here, look, there's a red brick.
Yeah. And then it's gone block lines again at the top too. It's
and then you got bricks lines. It's all there. This is incredible. Yeah. This little
the whole that's showing you every stage.
Yeah, you got it all
amazing.
There.
What a photo!
And again, look, pancake brick lines.
Stairs to nowhere.
Yeah, stairs to nowhere again. And then all behind here in the background, that's melted building too. See the A-frames. See the carbon 14. The plants are all over it. But this is what we like to find. You see, we try and find.
I love it. Look at this! Wow.
Yeah, we try red bricks. We try and find. Well, I do anyway. I try and find the best that I can find and show you guys. All of this stuff, including the ice buildings, are going to be in new videos that will be coming along very shortly.
Oh, I'm really looking forward to that.
Yeah, because as I said, I can't be advertising people that hate me. That's why all those videos had to be removed. Yeah, can't be doing that, mate.
Yeah, let's not do that no more. Fuck him.
No, don't do that no more. We ain't got time for that. We got far too many discoveries to find.
Moving forward.
Exactly. Look at this melt here, and behind is obviously building. Look, there's aperture here, archway.
Look at that archway just going into the melt. That's crazy. And in that back wall, there's apertures all through it. Look at it.
Yeah. All up here.
Yeah. That's a really good photo as well. Gee, this is good stuff.
Yeah, but
yeah.
you know what? The whole stream's been on like this for the last 6 weeks, Davros.
Yeah,
You know?
I'm going to go back through, obviously, and I'll check them all out.
The evidence level of material is certainly risen, as it would, because you know what we're all like. You know, James says it. You don't want to be left behind. You know, you've got to bring your A game. You know, especially when we got Stefan on and Sheepu on, you got to bring your A game. I do anyway, but you know, to me, it's not so much. It's not like a competition or anything. Not at all. I just want to see the best evidence from all of you.
There's nothing wrong with a little bit of healthy bouncing off each other as well, and saying, well, let's step this up and let's step this up and let's, you know, and that's what helps improve anything.
You know,
there's no malice. There's no malice.
It's not ego based. That's just wanting to bring the level up.
It's healthy competition. Yeah, I like that.
We just want to bring the level up, and it also shows how strong we are.
Yeah. Well, I can't wait for my next boots mission. You know, I've got it all planned out. And, yeah, it's going to be killer.
I know.
Look at that.
Yeah, this is where it is up here in the Yemen. And look at these bricks. Look what's happened to them.
Amazing.
Cooked. Turned blocky. And then
it'd be great to be able to go to some of these places. Yeah, imagine being able to explore that.
Oh wow. You know, it's one of them places where, you know, you ain't got enough film. You'll never have enough film. Never enough battery life.
Yeah.
But it's a wonderful thing to see. I mean, it's incredible evidence, this rock curtain coming over. And this is the remnants at the bottom. I mean, obviously, you must know that, you know, this is pocket of survival that you could say at the bottom. And this is the before and the after. You know, this is building as well. I believe there's a remnant up here in the top where I'm circling.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Where's Fervent with the bloody magnifying glass?
Yeah, and Chief. Chief's got his one as well.
Has he? Oh,
yeah. Yeah, we need to get them. We need to have them as a standard issue.
We're going to have to send them out.
You need your magnifying glass. You need your chisel, and you need your hammer.
Yeah,
and a good pair of boots.
Well, that's a great idea. I'm gonna, like Chief said, I'm gonna start. I'll take that along with me on my next trip. You know, I never really thought. Grab some
samples and stuff.
Yeah. I'm gonna do that. So yeah, thanks, Chief, for giving me that little idea. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna be doing that.
Again, just showing the damage to this building. I just was particularly interested in this area here. I'll show you. Move it in slightly. This area here, this block here is so viscous. It's dripping up the top. Look at the holes in the surface.
Got those pop marks you see a lot of.
The pop marks are there. And again, look under the stucco. We have mangled red bricks.
Red brick.
And all in different states of matter, because this one here, this red one here, is large, and you see it's got like striations running from the top to bottom. This is a normal brick here, but it's cooked out slightly, no color. And then you've got one that was real viscous above that, because it's part of it here and part of it there, so it's very viscous.
I like it when you see that facade still on there, and then you see that brick wall behind it. You know, it's a great evidence.
Yeah, I mean, because then there's no disputing, you see.
No, they can't deny. You can't deny that. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, exactly. How did it happen? Why is it in this state of repair? Please don't tell me it's erosion. Please don't tell me it's ancient, because this is their excuses for what we're seeing.
Exactly.
And what is this shit out here?
It kind of looks like the top of it looks a bit cubity from back.
We never ever get the right the right answers from these people.
Oh, yeah, I'd say. You knew I was going to do that, didn't you?
You knew that I would have at least one or two with Mr. Bertie.
Well, I love it. That's amazing.
The whole building has gone, apart from the walls here that have sunken down, and even in the interior of this building is flooded and melted, and it's
crazy.
Hubert's. Look at it. Look at it. It's madness. I love this kind of shit.
Yeah,
I
same.
mean, look at that from a different angle. Look.
We had melt lines, qubits.
That
It's got
to
everything.
a building. And look at the shit behind it.
Yeah.
This is all building, huge building. Look at these huge A-frames, huge flow of melt. But this here is just cray.
Yeah, absolutely amazing.
This is a little bit on inside. Look how high up this melt got. These balloon rocks are climbing up, trying to engulf it, and then it stopped. Because it could quite easily have got. Look at, I mean, this part here, Davros. Look how close it is to getting to the top.
Well, a little bit more, and you wouldn't see any of that, and it'd just be what people are calling a mountain. And
exactly, it'd be mountain.
To us, we know exactly what we're looking at.
Exactly, and there's the Turkish flag, so you know where it is. A little bit more detail. I mean, this place is incredible. Look at the damage to the outside walls and the interior. It's incredible. And all these little bits are tops of buildings as well.
That's all cubity over that back one. Look at it.
Yeah.
I can smell a cubit a mile away. You know it. Oh yeah.
The Cubit King.
Yeah. That's my jam.
Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah.
Oh wow. Yeah. Look at that. That's cray. Amazing.
We have this everywhere. Yeah, it's only taken till just recent for people to start clocking what's going on. You know,
those block lines at the top. Look at that.
It's immense. We call it evidence.
Good evidence. A little bit more, and you wouldn't. The people normally wouldn't know what.
If it had gone up just a little bit more, it's mountain. It's a mountain in the middle of a lake.
Yep.
Right. You'd have got a little bit more. You would have got what's behind. You know, that's what they were saying. Again, look, it's just close up of the melt, the rock climbing here.
Different stages.
Yeah, different states of matter in all the melt. These bricks here are different from these up here. And then at the bottom, obviously, as we say, the heat rock came from the bottom, damaging the bricks from the bottom, balloon rocking them out, making it climb the sides, engulfing the walls. And we have the double or triple heat effect because you have the heat from this at the side, you have the heat inside, and you have the heat from the bottom. Buildings didn't stand a chance.
So it even looks layered down towards the waterline there. It even looks very steppy. Yeah. See down the bottom where that sort of that's an abnormally weird shape. And then you'll look up, if you look carefully, it looks like it's stepped. If you're going up stepped all the way down to the water's edge.
Then there. You just see them. You just make them out. Again, a little bit more close up, same place. Damage to the bricks. Look at this monstrosity at the bottom.
Yeah, it's all popping out.
Yeah, it's all popping and moving upwards. And then it densified, stopped and densified, energy dissipated, electrical charge dissipated, heat dissipated, and it densified. Slightly around the back. I mean, look at the damage here.
Yeah.
Look at the damage here here and here. It's incredible. Look, the flow here. It got to the top and started flowing back. And it's obviously you cannot build like this. You cannot build this deformity in the bricks.
Right. It's a couple of simple questions. Why would they do that? You know? And how would they do that?
And another question, why would you even build there in the first place? You're supposed to build on flat surfaces.
Yeah,
you're not supposed to build on top of hills and these impossible builds are just not possible.
No.
And especially in the time period that Ross was telling you about, cavemen and whatnot. How the fuck did they build it?
Oh, yeah. There's so many holes in the story. It's ridiculous. And,
of course. You can drive fucking Arctic lorries through the fucking holes in the historical area.
Alarm bells are ringing, Willie.
Of course. If you're not red flagging what they're telling you to what you're seeing, then you must be a little bit
100%.
a little bit dense,
They hypnotize people. Like you just look at
Of
them and
course.
it's like, fuck. It
Of
does
course,
my
it
head
goes
in.
in. They see it, but it doesn't resonate.
Nah.
It doesn't resonate. It doesn't,
It's
as you say, raise the red flags.
and people are starting to get like that swarmy bit out of the Matrix where they all just go together and their fucking eyes
Yeah.
roll back in their head and they're all attacking you. It's like, fuck,
Yeah.
that's what we're gonna have soon.
Of course.
They're all
You know,
just
the eagle eye.
you're unwaxed, you're gone. I'll chase you
Yeah,
down the street.
yeah, exactly. But you know, the eagle eye crew are soldiers, so that they'll be ready for them.
Oh yeah, bring it
They'll
on.
be ready for that. They'll
Game
be
on.
ready to just take people's heads off, mate. You know.
Greenbelt, motherfucker. Like,
Exactly.
I love it when you said that.
It's-
Like, I'm a green
Yeah.
belt, man.
Yeah, you keep your green belt, mate. It's only good
Yeah.
for holding your trousers up. And that's not my words. That's Bruce Lee's words, and he was talking about
That's
black
it.
belts.
Yeah, it carries no weight with me.
Exactly. When I'm ready to roundhouse your head off, you soon know about green belt.
Yeah.
That's why I don't want people to get too fresh with me. It's like he's in America and I'm here.
Same.
I
Yeah, I'd
would
ragdoll
have sorted him right out.
him.
Again, look at the bricks. See this? Yellow bricks. Where is Jen? Yellow bricks.
That's crazy.
This is all melted red brick. Look, pocket survival. Heat damage. Look, rock curtain over. Look, walls sunken in. There's look at the stairs. Steps here. Melted in. Steps. Huge pieces of melted red brick down here. Balloon rocked up. But again, why would you put anything in here? And how did they sink this in here? How did this happen?
Great picture.
You know, look at all this yellow brick. Why would you put yellow bricks here?
Yep.
You know, where are the bricks down here? Where are the bricks in this wall? Do you know the kind of excavation work you'd need to do to sink this in here?
Well, as I'm a carpenter, so when you're putting a slab on an existing building, you've got to drill into that building and then run your booker rods and smack them into the building, and so it ties your two buildings together.
Yeah.
You know, like, and all of this stuff to be able to brick on top of rock, just the tech issues you'd have alone just to tie the two structures together would be phenomenal.
It's impossible.
Just
It's impossible.
Yeah.
And to have such snug fits, look, this is so snug.
It's unheard of. We couldn't do that today without it falling apart.
Been done. It's never been done. It's never been done. Again, a pocket of survival. The rest of it's melted. These are archways down here.
Exactly, and the scaffolding, like, yeah, good comment. The scaffolding, the setup, the preparation, getting the materials to these fucking little things where they say they build on. Come on.
How the hell could you set up scaffolding to build this shit?
And where'd they float the fucking bricks over there? Like, spare me.
Exactly. You know, it must have had an armada of ships.
Yeah. Imagine the ships alone, because they're not fucking light. So you know, a pallet of bricks is 5 ton or whatever. Like,
was there enough ships to ferry the fucking bricks over here?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You need loads of bricks, and loads of time and loads of people. And it's just not feasible, not in these locations. This is why impossible builds in absolutely impossible locations. It's not possible.
It's one of the biggest giveaways on all of this. Like, I know there's so many, but just the infrastructure needed alone to do these is just
logistically wise, it's not possible. Logistically wise, it's not possible. No matter what these arseholes want to talk about.
And then, and then you got population. Like, why would they want to build these massive structures?
Exactly.
With a small amount of population?
Why is this in the middle of nowhere? What use is this in the middle of nowhere? Who's it for in the middle of nowhere? And as you can see, it's cubits.
Yeah, let's build, like Jen, I think Jen was saying something, like, let's build a massive big fucking post office for 28 people in the town. Like, really?
Yeah.
Come on. Like,
Or you put a church up in the middle of a fucking nowhere. For who?
For 14 people. And 4 of them work there.
It makes no sense. No. 0 sense. 0. Again, look, more melted building. tops of buildings. It's all pockets of survival. I mean,
like
look how
that
this
shape of
is
that.
right
Look at it,
over the
yeah.
edge. Look,
Oh,
right. There's nothing underneath this corner. This part of this tower is gone. Look
That
how
thing
this
was
one's up there down here.
huge.
Yeah.
Derek, that thing was
Look.
huge, and it's
Yeah,
all
of course.
one was like you could see the original shape of that even, but it's
Right.
most
Even
of it's
if you
melted.
look, I'm going to point something out to you. I'll zoom it slightly.
Yeah, look at
Block
that.
lines.
Yeah, yeah, that thing
Just
was
telling you.
massive.
Yeah, it's just telling you that the buildings, these buildings speak to you.
Mm.
But
Yeah,
if
they
you don't
talk to me.
listen, if you don't listen, you won't pick up what they're saying. Right? I'm a melted fucking building, people. That's what this is saying. They've built over the top of me with this shit and put tarmac at them there, but it's still a melted building. As you can see, even block lines here.
Yeah, that's right. When all that thing was huge, you can see the original shape of this thing right around, but most of it's been melted. But there's still a lot there still.
Always consistent in the destruction.
Ooh, I like that one.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Great evidence.
It's melted building.
A little
That's
bit
all it is.
more, and it just looked like a mountain.
Mountain, exactly, because you can see this part here taking on the characteristics of a mountain.
It all folds over.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's got a real similar look to that building I just climbed recently.
You know, it's amazing how they will still try and tell you that it's old and ancient and weathered and erosion did this. But they have to tell you that because they can't tell you the truth.
No.
Too much invested in the lie.
Oh, nice one. Gee,
It's
that's
all
good.
buildings.
That's a good example.
Yeah, everything's buildings. It's incredible.
Same as the top right on that. Looks exactly like the top of those melted cubits in a way.
Yeah,
You know,
the
gets that
cubit
same melt look, and then if you didn't see any of those apertures or anything still left in there, they wouldn't know what they wouldn't know what they're looking at.
Yeah,
but even this,
They swear it's a mountain if you just had this part and you didn't see what's on the left. Just this part, they swear it's a mountain. I mean, look at the damage here. This is all rock curtain here.
Yeah, great photo. Nice one.
You know, and look at the texture of the melt. It's all incredible evidence. We saw that one.
Yep.
You didn't see
I
this
still
one.
like it.
Yeah, of course. So, I just thought this was fascinating that you
Yeah.
can't see one other thing in this shot apart from melted buildings in all forms of distress.
What we're looking at the very top of the tower there.
Yeah.
That's
very top, top, melted down.
Yeah, it goes right down into the melt. Yeah.
As you can see from what's around it. It's always important to look at what's around it.
Yep.
As well as look at the damage to the bricks and how it's sunk down in the melt. But the other thing to note is the internal part of the walls are all churned out. Always churned out. It's like you have an outer skin and an inner skin of brick, and then in between is the churned out bricks.
Yep.
Which is why you see these buildings in such bad damage, because the heat expansion in the interior has to go somewhere, so it pushes outwards. You know, making the walls bow, making any aperture it will fill in.
Well, see, and then I was watching this doco, and they're climbing up ladders to get into doorways on things, and it's not registering to them that why the fuck would you need to climb up a 40-foot ladder to get into the doorway? It's not a fucking doorway you're climbing into, you idiot. It's like the doorway's still down in the ground. They just can't.
If you want to hit the doorway, you need an excavator.
If you want the original doorway, you got a fucking long way to go.
Yeah, you got to fucking dig like you never dug before.
I mean, what is this structure?
What is this structure? I see this. You know what? This is sometimes I get so annoyed, Davros and Eagle Eye Crew, because this place was so intriguing to me. I had a fantastic picture of it. Now you can't tell here, but this curve, this circular bit at the front, the picture I had, the water level had dropped, and it's all balloon rocks underneath here.
Is it?
Yeah.
So
But when I went to download the picture, what happens?
wouldn't let you.
Cannot be downloaded securely, so they don't let
Yeah.
you have it. And I'm finding
So
that
with your-
more and more.
Yeah, but with your PC, if you hold your Windows key in your bottom left-hand corner,
I've got a laptop.
it works on laptops as well.
Right, go on then.
So hold your Windows key in your bottom left corner and hit the G button. And a
Right.
thing will pop up on your screen. It will label you to a screen record and
Right.
screenshot.
Oh, right. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Didn't know that.
I'll send it.
For next
If,
time.
yeah, just if you can't work it, just give me a message and we'll get it worked out for you.
Yeah.
Because I have to do the same. I have the same problems. I want to get a great picture and fucking thing won't let me download it. So I'm like, what do I do? So a mate of mine who's a gamer, they use it for game scripts, like recording their gaming things.
Yeah.
And he taught me about it. So
Wow.
yeah, it
Well,
works.
it's a handy thing to know because I've had to leave so many absolutely stunning pictures because of that. Because it won't let me download securely.
Yeah, the shit you come across, you definitely need it.
I'll tell you what, I've had some devastating pictures, and then when I've gone to try and download it, see that fucking red button come up, I'll just fume, absolutely fume. So I'm thinking that was such a fantastic shot.
Yep.
Yeah,
oh wow.
Again,
That's
it's a
great.
slightly different place. See the melt. You can see that it's the top of a melted building, and it's severely damaged and severely melted, and it's in the middle of nowhere in water. Cray. Because once if you remove the water, you see it's all joined up.
It's all fused together. Just addressing
Everything's fused together.
John's comment there. Where there's different stages of melt, John. So with the more heat, the bricks will fuse together, creating bigger blocks, etc. So if you go back through a lot of our streams, a lot of the videos here, you'll be able to catch up on a lot of things and go from there, mate. Cheers.
Again, we're looking at the remnant of a building. This is a partial remnant of a building. What is this here? Two natural formations had big windows.
Yeah.
Look, there's an aperture there.
Straight up. That's a great one.
It's all out there for you to see, people. We're not bullshitting. It's not a conspiracy. It's truth. It's truth. When you get people wanting to debunk the way that this little booster boy was, you know that you're on the right track because they're now putting people out there to debunk you.
I'm a booster boy.
I'm a booster boy. So these all brick lines. Look, compressed brick lines. And then the carbon-14 scavengers are on eating the carbon-14 that's been extruded to the surface because of the fervent heat, because it's melted. Again, look.
I've got a party starting here today, so I'm going to be having I've got my sister's got friends turning up. She's going out tonight, so good on her. She's going to have some fun, and so I've got a few crew rocking in the house, so I'm going to have a couple of beers later.
Nice one.
Yeah,
nice one. Don't blame me. Look,
so I just want to apologise for the noise, guys. You know what I say.
You're good. That's for you.
Oh, Yahtzee! Oh, no, like it.
Yeah, what are cubits? There you go.
That's a cubit.
It's bricks, red bricks.
That's one giant cubit. If you walked across the top of that, like those photos I was showing earlier, you'd see that goes cubit the whole way through. They're not just on the edge. That whole structure's gone cubit. Yep.
Exactly. It's the heat and the electrical charge.
Yeah.
It does funny things to red bricks, and this is one of them.
It does. And then a little bit more heat, and it melts together even more, and then changes again. So it's different stages of the melt, and different stages, different heat, cooled at different times. All that sort of factors come into effect, which makes it. That's why we end up with all different types, and it was difficult to sort of put a finger on what's going on. But once you start to get a bit of an eye for it, you know.
And also, what attributes to it is what type of building it was. Some buildings could handle more electrical charge, or could
what component it was.
Just like a capacitor can handle more charge than others, and depending on how much that charge is, depends on how it looks after the event.
It's great, spot on. It depends, like a computer circuit board. When it melts down,
Exactly.
one part of it's going to be way more melted than the other parts are not even touched. So the same thing in our realm. We're going to have certain sections that are just like in the middle of Australia is totally fucking fried. There's nothing left. But you've got Ayers Rock, the Olgas, which I'm going to do a little piece on as well. Great area. You know, that's it's like the only remnants that we have in the middle. It's the rest of it's just gone dead flat.
Yeah.
You know, and it's just red, just melt. So and then so we got hammered, and other places you see that it's barely looks touched. Like you look at Greece and different areas, all the buildings are still there. It's the infrastructure still, it mightn't be working still, the tech, but it's still most of it's still intact.
And then you've got other areas which are totally devastated, like North Africa or the Dust Bowl in China, which were all buildings and all been totally vaporized and turned into sand. Sand is brick ash. Geologists call it sand, but it's brick ash. Another shot of it, slightly.
Oh, I love it. I love that pic. That's killer.
Slightly laid back. You see the carbon-14 scavengers at the top, but you can still see little baby cubits here.
I was looking at them. I'm like, well, I wish I was there. It's like...
do you know what? If we could get out, we'd never go home. We'd be too busy hunting evidence. Be like Indiana Jones and Last Crusade.
We'd never come back. We'd just be gone.
Never come back.
Nah.
Listen, if I get out there, mate, and start doing boots on, I'll never come back home.
I'll
never come back. I'll just be stopping to post the evidence up and then be off to the next place.
Yeah, especially if all of us got together, we'd just be fucking. Yeah. We'd be gone. We'd just commandeer ourselves a vessel and we'd be on our way.
Oh, look, this is Barbados, I believe. And what do we see?
Oh, that's great.
What do we see?
Yeah, look at that.
Now, we can speculate on the pocket of survival. I mean, it looks like it could be a modern building, but this melt cannot be replicated anywhere apart from the X Factor. These steps, look, these two are here. These are going there. And the melt is viscous. You can see the holes.
It kind of looks like it's melted and then slid down from the top of something and then ended up on the ash there. Like it's really strange how it sort of got there, eh?
Very, very weird. Very weird.
Yeah,
but it was weird.
Yeah, that's an unusual one.
Because I spotted it, looked at the melt, I just thought that is melted building. I'm having it. 100%. It's just cray how it's just separating these two steps with this melt here in between. And it's all viscous and it's all flowing and hot. You can see the holes. And then look, carbon-14 scavengers on it. Shows you it was melted. There it is, a different angle. I mean, I bet this comes from here.
That's what I thought.
And
it looks like it's something slid off the top.
Look, Davros, look. Can you see the trail of slightly bigger pieces of melted?
It looks like breadcrumbs to me.
Yeah, a little trail of breadcrumbs to say that. Well, actually, I came from over here.
Yeah,
maybe as it melted, just because don't forget it's sitting on brick flood, so it's just flowed off, broken off, and just flowed on the brick flood to here.
Yeah, for sure. That's it's so out of place. It's definitely broke off something and slid down, and
see,
you got your little
most of them. Yeah, most of them will not equate this with this.
No. That was all one structure.
Yeah. It's all one structure. It's just split apart.
Yep.
Again, more sunken buildings, more pockets of survival. We can see the pancake brick lines here.
Yeah.
You can see that it came up. The building sunk, and then
it's leaning slightly sunk to the right. You can see that. Yeah.
Sure.
Any bit more heat, nothing would have been gone.
Yeah. Because look, the walls of the buildings nearly gone. Yeah. Nearly engulfed.
They sort of touch on little things in mainstream, but like, man, they just take people away from what it really is, really quickly. Of
course. They have to deflect as much as possible.
Yeah.
But to me, you can't deflect these kind of pictures,
No.
right?
Look
Mr.
at that.
Booster Boy can't be telling me about any kind of crap.
I just
Tell
heard
me.
Booster Boy living in a
Yeah,
booster
Mr. Booster
world.
Boy. This is all building.
Too
It's
much
melted,
for
as
me.
you can clearly see. Look at this here. Look, this is an archway here that's filled out,
Yeah.
and here's one too.
And the front, yep, just going to
And
say
then,
that.
look,
It's all balloon
this is
rocked
part
out,
of.
popping out.
See this aperture here. This
Yeah.
aperture here. I believe that this here was probably an.
That's an interesting looking
Like this.
component, that one, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
very odd shape.
And it's high too. That's really
Yeah, very high, very high. You see how it just flowed down here? It's incredible.
Mm.
Let's go again. Look, another longer.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, who builds there?
That's
Because it's
right.
obviously a building. Because you see the pocket survival on the top,
Mm.
you know, and it's just incredible melt. It's just flowed up, engulfed the sides, and then come back down with the your density and buoyancy has to come back down with the weight, and it's just marvelous. I love looking at evidence. You know I do.
Oh, same.
You know what are red bricks doing here?
That's right. And why would they build there? You know, there's a couple of fundamental, simple questions that just you got to ask. And, you know, you only need to give someone that little bit of doubt to sort of send them on the way. But I don't know. It's like they're hypnotized. If you can break that spell and get them to start seeing a little bit, it's like even
it's the hope that we can you know, sort of reconnect them with the disc, because it's a disconnect.
Yeah.
It's a disconnect, and it's happened. The disconnect happened probably when you went to a small school.
Oh, straight from day one of the indoctrination camp.
Yeah.
You're getting programmed, and they smash you with space in schools, like space,
and
space,
globes.
space, fucking
Space and globes they give you at school, don't they?
So by the time you get to high school, you're already fucked. You're already gone. You know, and then they just drill you again. Exactly.
It's a never-ending
Who, what,
process.
where, when, why, and
brainwashing.
how.
Exactly. The how and the why. You know.
Hell yeah, great comment.
How and the why.
Well
I mean,
said,
where did these people get the bricks to make this from then?
That's right. What they made them up there. They got about 45 fucking Asians, right?
The first one to make a kiln.
Yeah. It's like,
Oh my days!
Get my binoculars out.
Yeah, binoculars, my friend.
Too much.
Tyrone.
Fucking jumbo jet in there. Fucking.
Things come from behind you, Tyrone.
Fucking. I thought you said he was a getaway driver. What the fuck's he getting away from?
Don't, because you know what? I'll have to watch it.
I'm going to put it on my bid sheet. Needs to happen.
Well,
hey, when you get a chance, watch that one I put on underneath it too, that Ghostbusters Afterlife. That's actually not too bad.
Right. I haven't seen that. I didn't even know you put one on after that, so I will definitely check it.
Yeah, jump on the BitChute channel that the Matrix is on. That's my BitChute channel. I just chuck new movies and shit and the occasional bit of crap on there now.
Great. Well, you're the man to come to when I want to film then.
Yeah, jump on that channel, and I put new movies up there all the time. So
because it seems like you've got the patience to sit there for it to download. So if that's the case,
it doesn't worry me. Yeah, just do it.
I just haven't got the patience because I want to watch it right there and then. You know.
Well, I download them off of this Yiffy site or whatever the fuck it is, and always get real good quality ones. And I just upload them onto my BitChute. So
yeah, I'll tell you what, that Matrix was just really good quality. It was fantastic. I was just so pleased.
Yeah, I'll go through and check to make sure it is.
Wow. Yeah. Anyway, listen again. Look, what is this doing here?
Evidence.
All damage.
The size of the people.
Yeah, gives you the scale.
Where's the doorway? See, they're climbing up fucking ladders.
You need that 50-foot ladder again.
Right.
Yep. You need a double ladder,
and it's just it's not adding up to these people. They're like, oh, we're going through the door now, and they're climbing up a fucking ladder. It's like, really, you're going through the door, are you? It's like,
funny old door, eh?
Yeah.
Silly people.
Not me. Just can't work it out.
For real.
Lovely. Great
I
evidence.
I don't know, mate. Davros, look at this wall here.
Yeah.
Where's it gone?
It's got that mad rock curtain straight over it all. That thing goes
Straight
right the
over
way
it, don't give a
through.
fuck. I'm going over.
Yeah.
And see the angle. Look, the angle of the melt.
Yeah.
is
What a
incredible.
photo.
It's
Great
all
one.
melted brick here, and it's even, this is just a pocket of survival. The real deal's up here. Up here. It's the top of the building up here. Everything's tops of buildings. Your continents are tops of buildings melted. Everything's islands are tops of melted buildings. Just didn't get submerged when the waters rose. And we can even tell you how the waters rose, but that's for another stream.
That's right. Yeah,
because you know
say,
what? That is an eagle-eyed crew discovery.
Just addressing enlightened in here in the chat. Yeah, brother. Just if you go onto BitChute and just type in FTWR in capital letters, you'll find my BitChute channel. FTWR. It's really easy to find. So yeah, jump on there and check it out. I put a few movies up now and then.
Is that lowercase or higher case?
In capitals. FT. Follow the white rabbit. It stands for.
Oh right, nice. Another Matrix lead. Follow the white rabbit because he had to, didn't he?
Yep. That's where it all started for me. Even though that you know the white rabbit is a psyop, obviously, and they use that a lot at MK Ultra symbolism and whatnot.
Yeah.
But I don't give a fuck. Like people are like, oh, you can't say the word woke because that means you're a leftist. It's like fuck off, man. I'll say what I fucking want.
These people need to fucking behave themselves. You know, butt hurt over fucking nothing.
It tells me straight away you're an idiot and you're a baby truther if you're getting upset about someone saying a word. I've been doing this shit since you was fucking playing with your dut. Spammy.
I don't think I'd follow the white rabbit. I think I'd follow the red brick.
Hey, that's a great name. I'm taking it. No,
man.
I'm stealing that.
You can steal it. You can steal it.
Thank you.
You know, what's yours is mine. What's mine's yours. You know.
Same. You know that. Yeah.
You can. You know, you can use anything I have, Davos. All you can. It's no biggie to me.
You know,
it's
same,
all family. Yeah, look, tower melted. Look at the color. Look at the consistency. Look at the texture, and this is all melting and flowing down. Look at this arch here. It's an arch.
Crazy picture, isn't it?
Yeah.
I look at every time I look at them now. I'm like, what component was this? You know, I start to try to get that.
What did it do? Was it a capacitor? Was it a resistor?
Yeah.
You know, was it just you know?
Well, we know the cathedrals, cathodes, etc., and that different things like they sort of tell you in the
name, in
the etymology of the word, but we look at things like this, and we don't fucking know. There's something going on here that's, you know, we're
definitely
still not
component.
Yeah.
Which part of the grid it is, we couldn't tell you, but it's definitely a grid component. I like this archway here. Look.
Same. Yeah, my eyes are drawn to that as well.
And these
it's like something's happening there, and it's going up there. Like I don't know. It's just I just feel like I could almost work it out, but I just can't.
Yeah. Look at here, Davros. Look how it's gone real blocky here. Incredible. This is why we laugh when people start talking about the pyramids, because they just don't understand it was just all red bricks, but they're heat expanded into big, huge blocks because they can expand into very, very big, huge blocks.
Yeah.
The whole of the Giza Plateau is a meltdown zone.
And the walls of Machu Picchu, you know, you look at those, how they've melted together, and they're like, oh, you can't get a razor blade. That's because they're fucking melted together. Of
course.
Of course. Simple.
You know, they're marveling at old technology, but it's not technology at all.
Yeah.
In that sense, it is technology because it's a building, and the buildings were technology. But in the sense of, you know, these are all melted. This is why they look that way. I mean, even if I didn't know meltology, I'd look at them, and that looks melted. Look at the charring. Why are those? Why is the surface so pockmarked and you know?
Exactly.
The obvious is just too obvious to some of these motherfuckers, like this place. Why can't you see it's a melted building? It's melted. It's showing you carbon 14 stains, balloon rocks everywhere, archways filled out.
So as you
Come
look at
on.
the front of that, look at that, how it's gone all full balloon rocky and then straight into the brick wall. Under it, brick wall, pathway, then more balloon rock. And then that archway, look at that big archway that's balloon rocked out. That's one massive archway on the waterline. But yep, right there. But it's all balloon rocked out. You can still see a tiny little bit of that arch.
I believe it's two.
Oh, it could be.
It's two.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We've got one there.
Yep.
And this up here might just be, that might just be an aperture actually. 'cause it's
Yeah, I don't know. Look at just
very
following
rich.
those, and over the bottom right hand side, you can see another couple.
Boom, boom,
that are
boom,
balloon,
boom.
yeah, right along there.
Have one there.
Yep.
It's incredible. And then you've got the pockets of survival dotted down. But this all happened because of this behind the top of the building is here.
Yeah.
These are all pockets of survival.
Why would they put all those archways in there and then have
Well,
them blocked
and
out?
how?
That's
Tell us.
fucking
Let's ask the obvious question, Daryl. How did they build this with this shit hanging out the front of it?
You can't, the tech involved in doing that is just insane.
You can't do it. Yeah, I mean, how did this balloon rock get put here? How did they carve around this balloon rock? You can't. Look, there's a filled-in archway here. Look, you can see the top of it.
Yep.
See it, Davros?
I
Very
do.
top of it
Great
here.
evidence. Yeah.
We this is what the Eagle Eye crew do. We don't play. And there's an older picture. And it shows you how old they're still using horses and fucking buggies and shit. But look, the archway sunken down. Look how it's undulating.
Look at that.
The undulation and how steep it is as it goes up. This is all brick ash and flood melt.
Wow.
This building here. It's incredible.
That's really good, that one. I like it.
Look how these blocks.
Yeah, that's good.
Old picture.
And they're working on wooden wheels.
Yeah.
And look what's they wooden wheels. Seriously?
There's more tech in these buildings, and they've got wooden wheels.
We built this with wooden fucking wheels. That's right. No worries. Do you want another one? We built one fucking twice the height. We got wooden wheels and horses. We're good to go.
It doesn't. The two things just don't match. You shouldn't be in the same picture.
No.
But they are, because this has been here a while. Well, as I said, we reckon that the Dark Ages was around about the time that this event happened. Yeah. Dark Ages is 1500. You take away the 1,000 years that they've added to the timeline, it brings you to 500, which is roughly where we think it is that this event happened.
I
Dark
get
Ages.
It's wooden wheels are strong, but fucking come on.
Yeah.
You know, they're not going to build these massive, giant, beautiful structures.
And don't forget, look what's happening here. They're wanting you to believe that they built this in this fashion.
Them two you just pointed, they're looking at it thinking, what the fuck? Where'd this shit come from? What's this all about? It's like, oh, well, let's just repair the buggy here, you know? It's like...
Fucking, it's madness.
Yeah. Oh, great. You got another one of it.
Yeah, another one. Just to show you these huge blocks. This is what happened in Egypt, the pyramids. Look, they were all normal sized bricks. And then they expanded.
You can see it getting smaller next to those front ones, They fuse together. It's weird. It's like that. Seeing those cubits that I showed earlier fusing together. Anyone who says they can't fuse together, just look at that evidence. You can see certain parts of it's not fused and other parts are fused.
That's the ambiguous. How the fuck is that? The ambiguous.
Dino just, I think that's Dino in the Facebook there. He just said his power's out. One love. So.
Oh wow. Won't be sitting in there.
All right.
Further heat, power out, one love. All right then, Dino. Don't worry, mate. We'll. You know what I said to you? We might stream again tomorrow. Do a couple of hours tomorrow.
I mean, I've got some stuff I'll get organised today as well. I'll go through and process this footage that I have and that. So I'm keen as to be.
Yeah, listen, mate. I wasn't normally. I'll take the weekend off, but I just, as I said, I was speaking to Dean earlier, and I said I feel like doing a stream tomorrow. I might do a stream tomorrow. So if you can get on, you come in, mate. I'll send the links out as I always do. John Barr 5,000 years ago. No, mate, too far. Too far back.
Yeah.
We know there's a discrepancy in the timeline around about the 700
Yeah, it's added 1,000
because
years.
yeah,
we're not.
because
we're
they
not.
they
We're not in the.
changed
Yeah, we
changed
think
it
we
from
are.
there. You
Yeah,
know, they
there's
started putting J's in instead of ones.
there's a lot of
And
evidence supporting that.
we know we have other evidence showing that of buildings that have had 1,000 years put on them in 5 minutes. You know,
Exactly.
hang on.
Yeah,
Chief
Enlighten
says,
definitely photoshopped a lot of the sky, as well as if you look at a lot of old buildings, they photoshopped parts of the building as well. So there was sections of buildings that had tech on it that was still operational, and they've actually turned that into the vanilla sky look as well. So
yeah,
you'll see real anomalies in buildings where pieces of it are missing, and it's like, what, you get that eye for it, and you start to really know what
of
you're
course.
looking
You
at.
see it because you see so many pictures, it starts to form patterns that we can identify quite easy. Chief says, fellas, forgive me, I've got to go eat, and my woman has taken my computer while I was at the store, so I'm going to have to say goodbye because no charge on this phone, and she hid my computer piece.
Much love, brother. No worries, Chief.
I'll tell
Good to
you
see
what, I'll tell you what, Chief, she's got you well sort of sussed out. Once you eat your dinner, you can get your laptop back.
Yeah.
It's been a pleasure, Chief, you coming on. I'm going to do another stream tomorrow. If you want to jump on, I'll send you the link. I'll email you the link as always if you want to come back in. So thank you for coming in, and it's always a great pleasure for me, and for me anyway to talk to you, Chief. You know I love you bad. Hopefully you'll be able to get on again tomorrow. Odin's beard.
Okay.
Odin beard. Oh, that went quick. That flew it to the top. Sorry, let me get that. Dickinsonia. Anyone heard of that before?
No. Is that the Smithsonian, but dickheads run it?
Oh, the Smithsonian. Run out and grab anything before anyone sees it.
That's
The
it.
oldest gravestone was 1600. The Tartarian mud flood hoped to find the oldest grave, and that was the oldest he could find. 1600 was 1600s. I've seen gravestones of J769.
Yeah, I remember you showing those. That was a good
Yeah,
find.
you seen the video. You saw the video, didn't you?
I think I was on the live with you
J769.
when you presented
Yeah,
that.
you was online. The oldest one I've seen was no. In fact, I see an elder one. It was J67 something 72. Was the oldest one I've seen.
It was Peruvian one or something.
Yeah,
they said
something
it
like
was,
that.
if I remember correctly.
They was out. They was talking about the Spanish and that going over there.
Yeah,
and
they were saying that they were there after they got there after the fucking dates, and that you found their gravestones.
Yeah.
That's been shared around a few channels since you popped that one out.
Exactly,
Yeah, a few people
because it's
picked up
solid
on
evidence.
It.
Solid evidence of proving that they fucked about with the timeline. George says, "What if the pyramids are double massive and go way under?" They do.
Spot on.
Go
They
under.
do, brother.
They do go under. You're not seeing the true size of anything because it's all stuck under melt. Chief says she's laughing.
Yeah.
Chief Joseph Bear said, "Isn't that what Michael Jackson died of?"
Oh, wacko jacko.
How you doing, Quantum? How you doing, mate? We're all laughing.
Yeah.
What's the I mean? I wonder. The I, it was first. It was a J. The I just means in the year of.
Yeah.
In the
There's
year
no I
of
in team.
in 766 or 844, the I stands in the year of. In Holland, they put in the Netherlands and some other European countries, they used to use a J, and it serves the same purpose in the year of. Chief said, "Love you people dinner and serve. Go and eat before your wife gives you a good smack in the eye."
But no, I'm definitely keen to get on tomorrow. I'm going to sit down today, and I'm going to get all my stuff organised a bit better.
Oh, you could, mate. You could. Let me just
present it.
find George's can't pull him off. But you know, it's as I always say, you don't have to come and show evidence. Just come and hang, and it's always a pleasure to see everybody that comes in.
Yeah, definitely been missing it. You know. It's...
Oh yeah. Just let me finish off. There's a couple more pictures, and we're done. I wanted to show you this.
Nice.
Now tell me what the fuck is going on, right? Davros, tell me what the fuck is going on. Look at these buildings.
Looks like a hotel.
Right? Look at these buildings. Now, these buildings really don't suit this kind of melt, but they are melted buildings. We've got this piece in here at the back. I've got a couple more photos to show you. This is melt here in the center. This is all brick ash.
That
and
is
flood here.
insane,
But
isn't
look
it?
at the buildings. They just look like modern day skyscraper.
They
tower
looks
blocks.
like a hotel complex that's melted into the.
Yeah.
That's
It's not a
insane.
hotel complex. These are grid components.
100%. But like, if you, as an example for modern day terminology, like it looked like someone's, like built some sort of holiday complex, and it's been fried.
Yeah. I mean, it's
I
so
wonder what
strange.
that.
Look at this.
Look at the damage.
Huge blocks. This is all melted down here. But look at the buildings themselves. They
I
don't
like that little
really
archway
look
section.
They don't really look old world.
No, they don't. But they're definitely heat
damage. Serious damage.
Mm.
I mean, look at these cut lines here under the stucco here on the edge of this building.
Is that rebar in there?
I can't tell you.
That could be something modern, and then it's been on. They've built something modern on top of something old, and then they've been blown up.
Look.
Yeah, it looks like they've built something modern on the top of an old world structure.
Of this. Yeah,
and
this is old world melted. This is newer,
and that's been bombed.
Yeah, it's got to be.
And some reason the fuck out of it.
Yeah, some reason it's been severely damaged.
Go back to the left there for a second. There's a bit of a remnants of an old world red brick building there. Look at that. Yep. Look at that A-frame there.
Right there.
Yep. So they've built something new on the top of something old, and then they've dropped the bomb on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
But that's
old. Look at that. That's crazy.
100%.
Look at that archway sticking out.
Look here.
Yeah, platform.
You can see brick lines here.
That looks like that's a bridge bottom. See, they've blocked up that. They've blocked that up, and then that's a bridge a pillar. And go back to your left. There was an opening there. See that newest part that's sort of bricked up? If you take your line out from the bottom of that over to that pillar, it's a direct line across. There was something missed. There's something been taken out of there.
Yeah. It's great. Yeah, but this part here is melted as well.
Yeah.
Because you can see brick lines. You see block lines all the way around it.
Yeah, they've bricked that up, and this has been bombed to the shit as well. Yeah. There's a lot going on.
Melt here. Can you see the melt here dripping down?
Yeah.
Just here. It's amazing.
Great stuff.
I mean, I saw it, and it was so curious to me because of these buildings. But obviously, we know this
it throws a bit of a what the fuck in there.
It's like a curveball. It's a little bit of a curveball, but we can work it out because this base is definitely old world.
100%.
Right, but these buildings are a lot more modern.
Yeah. So
you're right. They put in these buildings on the old foundations, and then for some reason, it's all been shattered.
Yep. Yeah, they've dropped the bomb on it for some reason.
Maybe they're doing tests.
Maybe,
But look here, look, you can see it's melt. Look, it's melt. This is all melt. This is brick lines here.
Yeah.
Melt. And this is
that new world crap on the top. It sticks out like a fucking sore thumb, doesn't it?
Of course
it
does.
World shit, but it's just trying to.
It's chalk and cheese. Look, this is the part I was trying to show you before in the first shot.
Yeah, look at that.
It's a building here that's melted.
That looks slightly old world at the top of there.
Yeah.
That's old world. Yeah, that's old world.
Because that's in the melt. This is in the melt.
And those other things aren't.
I know about this
it's a different thing. It's fucking hard. It's a different one, isn't it? It's a bit tricky, that one. I like it. I like anything that gets me thinking still.
Yeah, you got. I mean, and that's the good thing. You can actually think out the process. You know, think out the process because obviously
we're working this out live. Yeah, we're doing this in real time.
Real time, thinking live. No ad libbing.
I hope the noise of me thinking isn't hurting anyone's ears.
You're good. Here's another shot of it. Look, oh my.
Yeah, I like it.
This is definitely old world here. I can see.
Yeah, that's the bit that I reckon still the remnants of the old world.
I believe this is old world as well, but just been repainted.
Yeah,
because it's in the melt of this. This is the top of the building here, the original building. These are not original buildings, but they're showing a heck of a lot of damage. Don't know, maybe a fire or something, maybe. Who knows?
Fuck, like they've carpet bombed the fuck out of this thing, eh?
Yeah. What's all this shit hanging around the edge?
I don't know. It's weird. It's just I think it's the exposure of that photo.
Oh, right.
That, sometimes it just throws that weird sort of lines in there, you know. It's like that's how they vanilla sky the as well.
sky.
Like it's, it
Yeah.
looks like a Vanilla Sky.
Yeah.
I watched that movie Vanilla Sky last night. There's some fucking
Oh.
weird shit in that.
I've watched that. Actually got the DVD, and with Vanilla Sky, you have to watch it a couple of times to actually get what's going on. But it's a very, very good, very good.
Yeah, I
film.
enjoyed it.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah, I liked it too. There's some couple of truth drops in that one.
Oh, of course, they always put them in there. They always put them in there. Let me just go back and read some of these comments. I'll go back to. Enlightened said that is crazy. Going about the last couple of photos. Carol says melted household. No, it says like New World buildings. The Illuminati would build. Yeah, you can tell the difference. Never heard that comment. It's just
Lucid dreaming. Yep, 100%. That's what we are. I think we're kind of a dream.
It is mine. Built that man's first pet. The war was a perfect excuse to destroy. But yeah, of course. Iron Reaper makes a magnetic field like a magnet. Those columns are magnetic coils. They are. They try to hide the truth of the past. They do.
Yep.
You cannot silence the truth, says Quantum. You can't.
Yep.
Truth will stand up on its own. It don't need no help.
Yep. The truth will always stand inspection. Definitely.
Quantum says Vanilla Sky is one of my favorites. I love it. I think it's a brilliant film.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Lucid dreaming, yeah. Quantum. This is what people are under now. Lucid dreaming.
Yep. Yeah, they're hypnotized, eh?
Yeah, they're totally hypnotized.
Yeah.
Totally gone. But you know what? I'm so glad I smoke weed. When you smoke weed, you can't be hypnotized. It will not happen. It's another reason why it's banned.
I stop, and I'm fucking dreaming all this crazy shit.
Yeah.
You know, but it's like it's. I don't like it. Just give me a fucking herb back so I can just.
The Enlightened said the Illuminati built flats for the slaves. Stop smoking and drinking for a week and you'll have fucked up dreamage. Yeah, I know that. That's why I don't do it. I can't be going a week without anything, mate. I'll be just totally different person. You won't even recognize me. Dreams are cool. They are cool. I've had a recurring dream since I've been about 20 years old, and the recurring dream is this: I am running down the middle of a street, screaming with holding a woman's hand. We're both screaming, and then we both look back and we see a huge melted fireball coming towards us, burning up everything, melting everything. And as it gets to us and it's going to vaporize us, that's when I wake up. That's
your fucking. You were there. That's where you were during the X Factor.
It could well possibly. I don't normally tell people that, but it's Eagle Eye Crew. I can tell you guys that. But I've had it since I was 20. I still have it now. And who was I talking? I think I was talking to Dino about it, and he was saying, he said basically something. It's probably one of these deep memories that we tend to hold on to in our DNA as well. Yeah,
definitely. Yeah. I agree.
100%. It's one of them ones. It's one of them ones. We when I told my mum about it, she thought I was Fruit Loops. When they take me to the doctor and stuff, I said, "Mum, it's a dream." Yeah, but you keep having it. Odin said it's God Jerry throwing lava balls at you, Dad. You know what? I wish you would throw love at me. If you threw love at me, it'd be a totally different game. But he keeps throwing hate at me, and I don't respond to hate, mate. I don't. Not that he could come back here at all, but to be on better terms. I don't like to be on bad terms with anybody, especially when I ain't done nothing wrong to him.
There's no need for any of it in the first place. It's just ridiculous.
Frustration, ego, and then once words come out your mouth, you can't take them back as far as I'm concerned. Whether you meant them or not, the words came out your mouth. He tried to disrupt my stream. He's telling people all sorts of shit.
Yeah.
What can I say? All because he couldn't get on the stream when he wanted to.
And that's your fault anyway. Fucking, you're living out with the fucking bears, mate. That's like me getting upset because I couldn't get on the stream in the last month, 2 months. It's like,
But the thing is, though, Davros, he has run a stream long enough to know that when you're sharing the screen and showing evidence, you can't see what's in the fucking comments. I can't even see who's in the backstage.
yeah.
And he knows this. So you're sitting there backstage, getting wound up and spitting and ranting and raving. Now, we've had it before, right? James was sat backstage waiting and waiting. You know what he did? Very intelligent man. He just sent me a fucking text. I'm sat backstage.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Come out.
I just sit there.
Come.
I just sit there, just doing my thing. It's like, fuck, you'll see me eventually. I don't give a fuck. It's like,
and then what really pissed me off was the fact that he came out of backstage, went in the comments, and was slagging me in the comments and wanting people and telling people about, I'm going back onto to open my stream up. Come across to me. You know, it's
madness.
I can't be doing with that. Undermining me like that after I've supported you for 300 odd videos every time. You know, come on when you on your stream whenever you wanted me to come on.
Shit canned me straight away. I was fucking Patreon for a year and been followed him for 2 years, and then just shit cans me because I come on here. It's like, fuck, mate. You don't tell me who I can and can't talk to. What are you, my fucking mother? Did you shit me out of your womb?
Your dad. He's your dad. Don't you do that. You're not allowed to do that. You'll be banned.
I'll do what the fuck I want, mate.
But you know what? Out of adversity, we have risen. Even more so than his Phoenix Eye group. We have risen.
We got to thank him because he's actually helped put all this together better. In a way, it's like we're all, well, guess what? We're just going to move on, get bigger and better. And
exactly. We're a collective. We are a collective consciousness. We all support each other. We all love each other, and we've got respect for each other, which is really, really important.
Quantum it's just one after another, isn't it?
Let me go back because he's way up here. It's way up here. Fally, great seeing you, Davros. I've signed off for now. One love, Eagle Eye Crew. One love, Fally. Thanks for popping in, darling.
Yeah, thanks.
Might give you a ring tomorrow if you're about. If you're not about, then you're not about. But I will try and give you a buzz tomorrow. One love, darling. Quantum says Jerry's a classic narcissist. He is. EEC laid back meltology. Exactly. Yeah. Quantum says immature as fuck. It's like a mental glitch. It is. George says super lemon haze grows straight up like that. It does. By the end of the year, the rest of Jerry's teeth would have moved out. Ego, let go of my ego. Turd Ferguson says EEC laid back meltology is the way to go. Chill out, zone. It is. We want to do for you. It's a serious enough topic to be talking about and showing in the first place, and we have to do it in a laid back way. We do the memes, we raise everyone's vibes, make everyone have a laugh and a joke, and then we can get into it. We don't need animosity, hate, and all of that shit because it's time consuming and depressing. Ain't that the
no,
Turd Ferguson said the two shall set you free. I'm snowed in. I will be around. I'll give you a ring tomorrow then, Fally. No doubt about it. Once I get yourself set up and had a cup of coffee and had me quick poo, because coffee makes me poo as soon as I drink it in the morning, like everybody. No doubt.
Ain't that the truth?
Oh, just do it. But I will give you a ring tomorrow, Fally. No doubt. Right. Anyway, Mr. Davros, we're going to sign off. 3.5 hours is good.
No problem,
especially
brother.
if we're going to come back tomorrow. Hopefully, the Eagle Eye crew, the MVPs, will sort out their technical issues, and we'll have a full house tomorrow with the guys. I know Davros, Dino must be a little bit disappointed because he wanted to be on tonight, and no doubt James is probably working. He couldn't get in time, but we will see. Never do bad shit. Always be a truth seeker. Truth seeker.
Yeah.
Anyway,
love it. That's
Mr. Davros. Last words, my friend.
You know what? Just want to say thanks to all the guys in the chat, all the Eagle Eye crew. Much love to you all. Great to be back. So I'm looking forward to being able to be a part of it again. It's been too long since I've been away, and it feels like forever, even though it's only been a couple of months. But it just feels like, I've been gone for a year, really, kind of in a way. This was a big part of my life every day for a while, and just really happy to be back. Looking forward to bringing some new boots on the ground evidence. That's what I do. That's my thing. So I'll be back out and amongst it now. I'm in civilization. So, but much love, Derek, for having me back, brother. Absolutely had a ball today. Well, no, I had a plane today, I should say. Just really, really good to be back, mate. Loving it. So yeah, much love and respect as always. Great evidence as always as well. But yeah, awesome guys. Looking forward to tomorrow and looking forward to stepping this up again. Cheers for having me.
Well, love, Davros. It's always a pleasure when you can get in. I know it's been difficult for you for the past few weeks.
It has.
I'm glad you made it through, made it back. And as I say, you know, maybe it wasn't probably not the right time for you to be heading out there into you know, off grid, but obviously it's a learning experience. You go for it again, you'll know exactly what you need to do and what you need to have. You know,
I think I was there for 2 months, 3 months, almost 3 months. So
that's good. That's good for your first time out there. You know, giving it a whirl. You know, if you don't have a try, you won't know if you can do it or not. I always think if you try something and you fail, you can always go back to it. You know, and
definitely not easy.
I believe that.
Just power issues alone. Like I went all full solar. I didn't have any generators and bullshit because I had a 650 watt solar converter with 24 volt twin battery, and I could power a fucking washing machine, a microwave if I wanted to.
Yeah.
But that took me a while to set that up right, and then you got to get your water right. I had to get pods out there and all sorts of things. Like I've still got a setup there. I can go back to my pod water's there, my setup's there, everything's there, established. It's just the fucking weather's what got me. It ended up like a river through my camp.
Does it normally rain like that?
No, it does, but not like it has been. It's with I got a friend up that area now. They had to tie their cars to the trees in their block. That's how bad it's flooding now.
Oh my God.
It's fucking crazy.
And do you think it's got anything to do with that harp setup that they've got down there?
They're fucking with the weather here hard, of course, 100%.
Because they've got that big harp set up down there in Australia, so it's probably that.
Yeah.
Why they want to fuck with the place, I don't know. I mean,
it's insane. Like I got out just before the place is inundated now, completely underwater. So I got out a couple of days. It's like I just fucking knew that I got to get out of here. This place is about to go, mate. And I got a couple of days later, you can't even get in there. It's getting washed away. And they're chaining their cars in their paddocks and stuff to trees because they're floating away. Yeah.
Well, your survival instincts served you well there, mate. Yeah. You always got to listen to those, I believe, when you're out there and you're off grid. Your survival instincts will, keep you safe. I'm just glad you're back safe, back in the nest, and
couldn't be happier.
As soon as you start going out producing your boots on the ground, I'll be most excited. I want to see those other two buildings for sure.
Yeah, really looking forward to it.
I mean, obviously, I've seen that Qubit video before, but it's still amazing to see it.
It's good. That's why I thought I'd show it a bit of that again. Yeah, I see a lot of new people as well. So I thought, some of these people probably haven't seen that old stuff of mine. So I'll just run through it, and it's always. And I enjoy looking at it again myself.
Of course, it's always fascinating. I mean, we could look at Qubit. I mean, I'm not as big a fan as you are of Qubits, but I am a big fan of Qubits because it's just so eye-catching and so striking, and it makes the academia and the geologists, it's my favorite word, baffled.
I love it.
They're baffled beyond belief because they can't call sedimentary layers. You see, they can't say it's sedimentary layers. Sedimentary layers going up?
Exactly. How are you going to explain this? I'm waiting. You're going to be waiting.
We are waiting with bated breath.
Exactly.
Oh, right. Anyway, Eagle Eye Crew, we're going to call it now. We'll call it quits. We're going to be back tomorrow. I will be streaming tomorrow with the boys, and we hope you can. It's not one of these shit things. Why don't they just leave me? What's that? Cubination.
Oh, fuck. I'm trying to read that.
Cubination.
I got my glasses.
Very nice.
Cubination.
Very nice. Cubination. I like that. I like that. It makes it also said harp. Weather modification says quantum bear. Yeah, we know because they've got that big harp array in Australia, so it's obviously affecting because when they turn it on, it's obviously going to be affecting the local area where it is.
I'll get some photos. I've got friends that sent me photos of their cars floating away and all sorts of shit. So I'm gonna.
Please do. So
I'll show them tomorrow. Yeah. I'll show you. I'll show everyone what's happening.
If we looked, we'd probably find someone's filmed it and stuck it on YouTube. So,
there'd be something. So yeah,
someone would have done it. I hope so. Someone would have thought to themselves, "Oh, that'd be a good YouTube video."
Yeah. No. Well, I've got some original footage from
£50,000 fucking Beamer. Look at the fucking state of it.
their horse floats are floating away. It's like yeah.
Right, Eagle Eye Crew. And,
all right, guys. Much love.
We're not finished yet.
Nope.
Eagle Eye Crew. And those who are watching it on the catch up, thank you for watching it on the catch up. You should have been here live because it's always better live, especially when we do the memes. It's such a great bit of fun and laughter, and it brings everyone's vibes up, and then we're ready to attack the evidence. Big shout out to Dino and to James and to Chief and to Sheepu and Stefan.
Definitely.
And all you Eagle Eye Crew, you know who you are. Shout out to the Mountain Red Brick University and Mountains of Red Brick Buildings, which I'm now a member of again. And hopefully we'll have a fun-packed show again tomorrow night. Please join us 10:30. It's been a real pleasure. Davros, it's been a pleasure. It's great to see you, mate. Looking chipper. And, don't cut the beard again. You look cool when it was just starting to come out,
If
but
it didn't grow all like Joe Dirt, I'd be right,
Yeah, you don't like the peppercorn look, but you have to go past that. You have to be strong mentally. Say,
Yeah,
I look good, I look fine. It doesn't matter how long my beard is. I look good and I look fine. But it's great to see you, mate, and it's been a real pleasure as always. Eagle Eye Crew, remember, we are the survivors of the survivors. Take care of yourselves and take care of one another. It's vitally, vitally important in these dark times because governments certainly are not looking after you. We'll be back real soon. Take care.
Take care.
Davros,
much love.
Eagle Eye Crew.
Thanks, brother.
One love. Catch you tomorrow. Links will go out as normal. Take care, bro.
Bye-bye.
Take care.